Thank you, guys.
I step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, it is. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show on your screen, no matter where you are in Mzansi. We welcome you, Expresso family, and we say thank you so much for being in the building, here to make sure that you 100% have the best start to your morning. You know that your Feel Good Breakfast show has always got you when it comes to what it is you need just to be informed, to also just have an entertaining morning, but more than anything else, just to have fun, okay? And this is why we have got all of our guns locked and loaded. We got a lot that we're going to be throwing your way. Go to City Molweni, Khoyamora, City Avsheni, and so much more, all in the name of getting you into the rest of your morning. Right about now, I want to check in on the beautiful Cape Town family as we come to you live from the Johannesburg showroom of Samsung at Design Quarter. My Carl, are you feeling good? Are you feeling great? We want to know what is going on. And of course, I'm talking about, Ryle. Ryle, you almost look like Carl to me there for 2 seconds. I thought I saw a mohawk for a second. Ryle, are you good?
I'm good. I don't have as cool a mohawk as Carl, but we are getting there, absolutely getting there. You're looking beautiful this morning, I gotta say. Looks like a bit of a new dress, a new hair, a new everything, but the same old attitude that we absolutely love, right?
Stop it, my Ryle. You know how to get to my heart. Of course, I can't help but smile whenever you say something because you're always just a ray of positivity. But thank you, my angel. And yes, always the same energy because you know how we do on our Feel Good Breakfast show. But Ryle, I heard that you're going to be playing our Ken Barbie doll this morning. Is this true?
Some would say this, indeed, and I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Mzansi is going to be tasked with the task of kitting me out for the day. And I'm hoping that you can come through, Mzansi, because we are absolutely looking forward to you kitting me out for a Tuesday. Yes, and it's not Tuesday, it's Thursday, but we're still making it a Tuesday for you, Mzansi. So these are the questions that I have for you. We got 2 options right here on our list. And firstly, it's got that linen look suit. I mean, come on, it's an absolute classic. You can't go wrong with this one. We got the white shirt to match and then the smart brown shoe. It's a lovely leather look, which I absolutely love. And I know that these have some smart foam inside of them. So that's gonna give me a little bit of extra bit of comfort too. But then we've got what I'm really feeling right now is a different type of look. It's more of the green slack look. We've got this cotton fit golfer. It's more like a knit golfer in a sense, and it's giving that premium luxe cotton feel. So absolutely loving that with the white sneaker. You, Mzansi, need to come through right now and let me know if you love A or B, and let me get donned to your requests. Now come through and kit me out of Mzansi. You can obviously check these looks all out at Woolworths, in-store, online, and on the app. But let me know what you think. What's going to be the numero uno for today? Ooh, it's going to be a tricky one. I can't decide, but I might be leaning on that white sneaker there. But you guys get the final choice. Let me know. Come through.
Do you remember the very first day of December? Woolies was changing the mind of pretenders while chasing the clouds away.
Oh, we're feeling groovy, honey. And listen, Expresso family, you need to go and help Ryle out. This is the thing about Ryle, right? Is that he always just looks so incredible. So even this morning, I'm just like, is that not already the final fit? That's the other thing about Woolies as well. The clothes always just look crisp, but we need your help. Is it option 1 or option 2? Head over to social media. And speaking of which, we also need you to get in on the Good Morning Post. Let's do it. It is hashtag Expresso Show, how you find us on all social media platforms. And also, you know, we always want to hear that morning voice on 063-408-8863 because, friends, I think it is safe to say that the holiday has officially landed. We are within, and this is when we actually get to enjoy the plans that we've been making for the last couple of months, maybe even a year, or perhaps just on a whim. You said, you know what, I want to go away. I want to travel with the family. I want to have a good time, maybe even go on a solocation, and we want to know all about those plans. Do you have a place that you're going to be traveling to, somewhere that you're going to be having a little bit of a getaway? We want to hear about it on 063-408-8863. as well as on #Expresso Show on all social media platforms. Come through. We're being nosy this morning because that's what families do, right? Families also make sure that we're up to date with what's happening all around the world. And this is why this morning, Carl is standing by with your news headlines.
Thank you, Zanele. Let's take a first look at your news on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, starting nationally, Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana emphasized South Africa's aim to leverage its G20 leadership to prioritize Africa's economic and social development. Speaking at a joint meeting of G20 finance ministers and central bank governors, he announced the formation of an expert panel to advise the G20 and support initiatives. Meanwhile, November's consumer price inflation exceeded expectations, while food inflation reached its lowest level in 14 years, with decreases in the prices of vegetables, bread, meat and eggs. Economists predict the Reserve Bank may cut interest rates 3 times in 2025. As the Spaza shop registration deadline nears, only 2,000 of the 13,616 issued forms have been returned. With 541 shops closed for non-compliance, businesses must register with the Companies and Intellectual Property Commission to operate legally in South Africa, and owners are urged to submit applications by tomorrow. Meanwhile, the African Centre for Biodiversity and others demand a ban of turbufos and similar pesticides linked to 6 child deaths in Soweto. They've given Agriculture Minister John Steenhuisen 21 days to respond, threatening legal action if ignored. Now on to international news. An 11-year-old girl wearing a simple life jacket was rescued after clinging to inner tubes for 3 days in stormy Mediterranean waters. Rescuers from Compass Collective, en route to another emergency, heard her calls for help. The unnamed girl from Sierra Leone had been aboard a boat with 44 others from Sfax, Tunisia, which sank during a storm. Found near the island of Lampedusa, she was handed over to Italian authorities. Since the International Organization for Migration began tracking, 31,000 migrants have died or gone missing in Mediterranean crossings. Now, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime reports a 25% increase in human trafficking victims worldwide from 2019 to 2022. Children make up 38% of the victims. Women and girls are often sexually exploited or subjected to gender-based violence, while men are typically forced into labor, including cyber fraud and online scams. About 26% of victims are from sub-Saharan Africa. The UN attributes the rise in trafficking mainly to factors such as conflict, climate-related disasters, and global crises. And Cape Town's longest-running summer festival is back with a vibrant twist. Sizzled presents the new Good Old Days, a nostalgic yet fresh celebration of music, food and festive fun. Now, this December, enjoy 2 sizzling events at Fort Vineyard, a historic outdoor venue offering an unforgettable summer experience. Feast on award-winning Chef Nolu's authentic shisanyama and Chef Cartel's mouth-watering creations while sipping your favorite drinks during the live happy hour. Now dance to an eclectic mix of 90s hip-hop and R&B, deep house and disco, spun by Cape Town's hottest DJs with limited tickets available. This iconic festival promises to create cherished summer memories, uniting locals and visitors in true Cape Town spirit. That's it for your news for now. Another update in 1 hour. Let's take a first look at your sporting action. Here's Raul.
Thank you so much, Carlitos. And as we move into all things sport, we start off with football, and Dusan Vlahovic and Weston McKennie scored to give Juve, and that's Juventus, a shock 2-0 win over Manchester City in the Champions League. Now, this major upset leaves City's hopes of reaching the knockout stages hanging by a thread. Now, City, the reigning champions, have struggled recently, winning just 1 of their last 10 matches. Well, we stick to football, and FIFA has confirmed Saudi Arabia as hosts of the 2034 Men's World Cup, while Spain, Portugal and Morocco will jointly host the 2030 tournament. Now, to celebrate the competition's centenary, 3 2030 matches will also be played in Argentina, Paraguay and Uruguay. Now, the decisions were finalized during Wednesday's extraordinary FIFA Congress, where all 211 member nations participated via video link. Well, we move to the world of cricket right now, and a brilliant half-century from Tammy Beaumont propelled England to a comprehensive 6-wicket DLS victory over the Proteas women. Now, despite a fiery spell from Marizana Cup that threatened to derail England's chase, the visitors comfortably chased down the revised target of 152 runs. Now, this decisive win secures the ODI series for England, showcasing their dominance in the format. Now, lastly, we move to the world of tennis, and the ATP Tour has announced a major boost for the Challenge Tour, increasing the total prize money to a record $28.5 million for the 2025 season. Now, this significant investment aims to support the next generations of tennis stars by providing them with better financial opportunities and a smoother pathway to the top level of sport. Well, we're keeping the level tops right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We carry on with all things of weather right now, so let's see how we can assist you.
We're here to assist indeed, Mzansi, and we're here to tell you all about what it is you can expect when it comes to your weather. Let's start off with what the South African Weather Service has told us this morning, where they've issued a yellow level 1 warning for damaging winds between Table Bay and Plettenberg Bay from late afternoon, posing risks to small vessels and navigation at sea. Extremely high fire danger conditions are expected in parts of the Western Cape, Eastern and Northern Cape, Northwest, Free State and Limpopo's Lowveld. A heat wave continues to grip the northern interior of the Eastern Cape, extending over Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Northwest, Free State and parts of KZN at least until tomorrow. Caution is urged to prevent fire breakouts as well as heat-related risks. Please make sure that you do stay hydrated. It has been quite hot and we want you to be okay, right? Right about now, though, we need to get into our beautiful sunrise view. We ask you always to please come and do your country duty and show the rest of the country what it is your side of life is looking like. And this morning, Angie from Johannesburg, you have done an absolutely stellar job. Thank you so much for this, because I love how there's a silhouette of the tree with a little bit of, you know, the house, but then you can still see just the beautiful sky in the background. You've done the things that need to be done, Angie, and shout out to you. Right about now, Mzansi, you need to come through because it is your turn on 063 408 8863. Come and show the rest of the country what your side of life is looking like. Let's get into your temperatures and let's see how you need to dress today.
Looks like Uppies is finally calming down, moving away from the 43s, which I saw yesterday. It was killer, but I still a reminder to slap on the sunscreen, put a hat on, and make the most of the magic weather that we've been blessed with outside South Africa. Speaking of, we've been blessed with a lot coming up this morning, Carlitos.
Yes, a lot. In fact, if you think about artists, we have one specially for you. Mangalisa Lobabalo Vena will be chatting to Zanele, and we're going to get to know that incredible talent. And there's a couple of other things, because the thing is, it's a festive season, so we got to give something to you.
Why do you use such words that just don't cut it? Incredible. It just doesn't cut it when you talk about this artist. But we're also going to be diving into opportunities for you, Mzansi. We've got the Expresso Christmas Stocking Festive Competition giveaway opportunity. A reminder for you to get involved in this one. There's so many incredible prizes up for grabs, and we'll be reminding you about it in just a bit. So don't go anywhere. Let's tuck it to this good stuff. Cheers.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're on your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. It's always so good to be with you, Expresso family, especially when we are within festive season, which means that Christmas is going to be upon us, my love. And you can already actually feel the fact that it is here. And this is why today we brought you someone who is to get us into the spirit, just doing the things that need to be done, because we know that it always means praise and worship for some people. We've got a queen that is Lady Smith's finest, along with, of course, being part of Coco Records and doing absolutely incredible things from such a young age. Everybody, we're talking about Mangaliso. Hello, beautiful. Hi. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Amazing, thank you. City hallelujah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm ready to be in the spirit.
Let's go.
But my babe, that's where it started for you.
Yeah.
Where you were in church.
Yep.
You decided that, you know what, I've got a voice.
Yep.
How did it all begin in terms of you actually being like, okay, this is actually something I can take a little bit further, and who inspired you?
I think because I come from a musical family, it just felt natural to just go into that space.
Yes.
But yeah, as you said, church was where it began, and my Sunday school teacher was the one that actually picked it up. I thought I was just doing something that normal people do.
Imagine with that voice, it's all so normal.
It's so normal because, as I said, a musical family, so you just grow up around that. And obviously, growing up, you get inspired by so many people, and it's so amazing that now I get to work with some of the people who inspired me. Usisi Ntokozo Mbambo, Ngubeko Mbatha, the CC Winans, the Yolanda Adams, you know, the Fred Hammonds, you name them all.
Come on.
That was the list of people that inspired me, truly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy to think that, you know, a lot of us were watching TV at the time. I remember I wanted to be Britney Spears.
Oh,
I wanted Beyonce to be my sister. You know, I had a whole list of all of
Beyonce
these.
was all of our sisters.
Do you know what I mean? She raised us, okay?
Yeah.
But this is the thing, you know, one would think, okay, I have a voice, so maybe let me go into pop or this or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Why gospel music for you?
As I said, for me, it just felt natural.
Okay.
But also my walk with God, I just decided at that time, I'm like, if I'm going to be doing something, let me just do it fully for Him, you know, and gospel was, you know, the perfect fit for me. And so, yeah, that's why I decided to go that route.
That's beautiful. And it genuinely is the perfect fit. I mean, you hear your voice and you're already in the spirit,
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
And this is why you won
you.
Ngubeko Mbatha's talent search in 2022.
Yep.
And now, of course, you're part of Coco Records.
Yes.
Talk to us about that journey. You know, how did the competition actually change your, I guess, trajectory and your career?
Yeah.
But also, how did it allow you to kind of grow as an artist?
Yeah, I mean, it came at a time where I did feel like I wanted to, you know, be a recording artist at that time. But things were just not coming together, you know. It's expensive to record.
Sana. Sana.
It is expensive to put an entire production together. And so, like, this opportunity just came at such a right time. And I'm just super grateful for it. And so it was a social media kind of competition. We had to upload videos. In fact, I was almost late for the auditions. I uploaded just a few minutes before the end time. And so, yeah, I guess God really wanted me here. And so,
you see, when things are meant to happen, they're meant to happen, and that's it. Exactly. And this is one of my favorite things as well, is, you know, a lot of people don't ever talk about how difficult it is to be an artist. Like you said, it's a lot of money to record and things like that.
Yeah, art is expensive.
It is. It definitely is. And this is why musicians just deserve all of their flowers. But it will work out the way it's meant to work out, right? Because now here we are, and you've got your single, Ruler of Everything, as well as Living Word, of course, your debut album. Talk to us a little bit about these very exciting projects, my love.
Yeah. Ruler of Everything, it came at a time, as I said, you know, I got signed under Coco Records at a time where I really wanted to get my music out there. And so for me, it's just a testament of, like, God orchestrating our lives, that if He created the whole entire earth, like, how much more can He orchestrate your life when you're just a drop in the ocean? You know, and so because that was my life, that is my testimony, and so I decided to write it from there. And the album Living Word just came from my inspiration from just loving the Bible. Literally, you know, it's a very interesting book, you know, and so I really wanted people to see it come alive through music. And so, yeah, that's why it's called Living Word.
That's so poetic. The fact that you were wanting, you know, the kind of the words and the word to come alive. And it was through music, which is such a powerful tool in the Bible. But this is why you now, my love, have been someone who has been nominated at the Crown Gospel Awards for Best Newcomer. What does this mean to you?
I mean, it's such a great milestone. You know, it is my first nomination ever in the world.
Yay!
So, I mean, first are always big. First are always big. And so, yeah, it's just exciting for me. And it just kind of makes me feel like I'm going at the right direction.
Girl, you're not just going the right direction. You're killing it, okay?
Yes. Thank you. So, yeah, it really means a lot.
Love that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You deserve it all. I can't wait to see where you go because you're still so young and you're still achieving so many beautiful things.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Mangalisa's not going anywhere, Expresso family. She's going to be blowing you away with her beautiful voice. And like I said, getting us ready for Christmas time, where a lot of the time that means praise and worship for many people. Right now, while you get ready for that, I know Raul has something delicious for you in Cape Teasy Fo Sheezy. Raul, what's happening that side?
What's happening this side, that side? It's just magic. The festive is absolutely going down, and we're going to keep that going. And this season, I think it's a reminder for us to rise above our daily concerns and embrace the values that bring us together. And that's something like compassion, kindness, and generosity, just to name a few, right? So let your actions reflect the true spirit of Christmas by making the world around you a little brighter and a little more loving. Now, we want you to take part in the Expresso Festive Stocking Competition, and you can stand a chance to be one of our 4 lucky winners. Now, you stand the chance to win number 1, a Lego Ninjago Source Dragon of Motion worth 2,999 Rand. Then next up, we've got the Shemansky 14K Yellow Gold Cape Town Small Diamond Pendant and chain, and that's worth 9,980 Rand. And then there's the Nintendo Switch and Super Mario Jumpori bundle worth 9,299 Rand. And then a Dunlop jacket and double-walled 530ml flask worth 1,000 Rand. These are absolutely incredible prizes. I wish I could get my hands on all of them. And of course, sometimes you can too. All you got to do is simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us the following. Who will you be spending the festive season with? And we want you to not forget the hashtag Expresso Festive in the competition, and a reminder that it closes at midday, Monday the 16th of December. And then from the 19th of December, 4 lucky winners will pick a festive stocking live on air to uncover their exciting festive prize. Now, it's the season of giving, and Expresso is here to make it extra special for you. And a reminder, T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. Oh, yeah.
Good luck to you. Just give me a second. Do you mind if I just take them?
Okay.
Is it fine? Thank you.
All right.
Come here for a second. Sorry, man. Good luck with the festive promotion. It's going to be lovely. Your stocking could be yours. But coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we have this recipe for you. We've got a no-chick burger, but we're going to do it 3 ways, which is going to be fantastic. Plus, we got the countdown to the Gamer Awards, and that's going to be happening very, very soon. Ron Hines will be standing by to make sure we get all the details. So make sure you stay right there. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and something's about to get exciting, I think, especially those that are living that alternative lifestyle, or what I think is the future, possibly. Now, for over 30 years, Fries has been the go-to brand for flavorful, easy-to-make meat-free meals. Now, whether you're exploring a meat-free lifestyle or simply cutting back on meat, I think Fries definitely has you covered. So today, we're about to make burgers 3 ways using Fries' home-style no-chicken burgers, a delicious addition to their new flexitarian range. And of course, we've got an absolute enthusiast here. Grant Hines in the building. How you doing, bro?
Listen, I am so excited. I got pulled into this because my whole freezer is full of fried stuff. I'm a big
Nice.
fan. And they do some incredible work, and proudly South African, which is also really cool.
Absolutely.
So,
So
yeah.
we can celebrate that. And seeing that you're quite an aficionado, I'm hoping that you like what we've done here. We're going to try and make burgers in 3 ways.
I like what
Okay.
I'm seeing here. I like what we're seeing.
So we've got like a sort of a cheese variety there. Let's call it a cheeseburger.
That's a traditional burger.
Cool. We'll start with the traditional because that's quite simple, and then we'll move and advance it, right? We do have Mediterranean coming up, and then something a little bit extravagant, or I call it extravagant. We've got a mushroom sauce burger.
Look, you know how easy it is to make mushroom sauce. You
Okay.
actually are fooling yourself.
Okay,
So
cool.
Don't worry
so,
about
Grant
that.
Hines, you want to take us through your first burger? It's a cheeseburger, and again, this you can do any way you want, actually. So I'm going to leave you to kind of create the layers whichever way you choose first, but I am going to ask you why you're choosing those layers first.
Okay.
That's okay.
I know that is actually a contentious issue, especially in our household. So let me just get this.
Yeah?
We'll get cutting on the
Are
roll.
there rules, or you just kind of like
Everybody
wing it
has
every day?
rules. Everybody feels very strongly about what order things go to. Don't let anybody trick you elsewise.
This is
I
true.
believe that the mayonnaise base sauces need to be on the base. That's just my thinking
Okay.
here. So let me see.
Okay, well,
the Auntie,
with
which
that
is
being
great.
said, there's no mayo here.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay, well, that's fine. That's great. So then what I'm going to do then is I'll either have it buttered or I'll put a little bit of tomato sauce
Okay.
as the base. Kind of think of it like a pizza, right?
Okay, that makes sense, all right?
Okay,
so
that
you're
makes-
laying that first base like a pizza.
But I use this because it sticks the lettuce down quite nicely.
Okay.
And then on top of the burger, where's the burger patty? Can I grab a patty?
Yes,
We're
you
going
can
straight
grab a
into
patty.
this.
So what we've done is we've actually prepared these for you. And a reminder to you, Mzansi, it's really, really simple. We're using the no chicken burgers. We just pop that into the oven. You can also use an air fryer as well, but the oven seems to be perfecto when preparing these. So Grant Hines, these are our burger choices. We've got
Okay, let
3
me
for
just
each.
put one on
You
top
can
there.
grab that. While you are, let me chat to Mzansi as well, because obviously these Fries home-style no-chicken burgers are like the perfect meat-free burger solution. I think it's perfect for parents, for teens, and busy folks who are craving a crispy, juicy chicken-like burger, but want something a little better for you. So I think this is something that's super easy to prepare, especially in the air fryer, like we just mentioned. Grant Hines is
There
currently
we
putting
go.
together his cheeseburger version, and I think with the new home-style no-chicken burgers, they're juicy, they're tasty, they're packed with plant proteins. We're talking 15 grams of protein per 100, and they're made from a blend of soy, wheat, and pea protein, and coated in a deliciously seasoned rustic crumb. So just like that,
they
voila.
are really, really good.
Bro, you fast-forwarded through that so quickly. I missed the last few steps.
Oh, okay.
Talk to
Well,
me, man.
let me show
Yeah?
you.
Okay.
So you always put like your cheese or whatever that condiment is on top of the patty because you want that to melt,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's the heat of it. And then you add your... burgers are all about texture.
Yes.
So I hate it when people say burgers are exclusively about the patty because it's actually about the combination of everything. It's the
Agreed.
texture of the patty, the texture of the different things. I like to be liberal with my lettuce, and then obviously your onion on top. A raw onion on a
yeah.
burger.
Oh,
You know, that's the secret. You go to a braai, that's the secret, is raw onion.
it is. I agree with you, man. Look, you're talking about great textures, great flavor profiles there, and we're going to move on to our Mediterranean burger. This one's really simple, and I'm going to play into Grant Hines' sort of theorem on
Yes.
basing it first. So
Yes.
let's do that. We've got a lovely sort of a
If
Mediterranean...
anybody disagrees with us, please let us know on
Yeah,
socials. But
come-
I'm telling you, this is how you
come
should
at
do it.
us.
It is the glue. It's the thing that connects. No. Put your leaves on first.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to the master here, seeing as he is the meat-free alternative master when it comes to putting a burger together. We're not gonna argue with him. Patty next?
Yeah, you can put your patty on
Okay.
next.
Now, question is, do we go with more Mediterranean
Yes.
sauce before adding the crumb?
Yes.
I thought so. All
So
right.
remember, that is your glue.
Great minds are
Right.
thinking alike here. I like this. Grant Hines coming through with great sequencing of burger putting
That might be
togetherness.
too much.
Maybe
Actually,
a little bit
is
too
there
much.
such a thing
Is
as
there
too
such
much?
a thing? And then a
Don't
little
know.
bit of a crispy onion bay right there. Voila. All right. Burger number 2 done and dusted.
That looks fantastic.
It does
Yeah,
actually,
you
man.
nailed this
We're going to
one.
figure out what's the
Yo.
favorites here in the meantime. So maybe we can do this one together. Grant Heinz, you talking about how easy it is to put a white
Yes,
sauce
let me-
together or a mushroom sauce? Show us how it's done.
So
We've got
like-
the pan on with the oil already in there.
Oh, is it nice and heated up and all?
Almost. We'll just pretend like it is.
Okay, so what I do is I just add a little bit of the onions first.
Nice.
Not the onions, the mushrooms.
The mushrooms,
And
yeah.
you want to get this to cook. You want to cook it at a low heat. You don't want to
Okay.
cook it at too much of a high heat.
Okay.
That's purely because you don't want anything to burn. And mushrooms have this tendency to just expel a whole bunch of water as
they
well.
do, yeah.
So you don't want to wash them with water. You got to brush them with a brush. That's actually the secret. Everybody puts them under the tap. That's how you get like mushy mushrooms. You want to get a crispy mushroom, just dust it with a paintbrush or something.
Awesome, man.
And now
So-
we're getting that cooking. So well,
I think because we don't have the time and the heat right now, we can just quickly talk through this in terms
Yes.
of what you would put together. But we have gone through the liberty of actually preparing this firsthand. But just tell us how you put it together.
Okay,
yeah.
so you can either use a milk or a milk substitute, like an oat milk or whatever, and then you use cornstarch. Cornstarch is actually the key thing that makes the mushroom sauce. And then you want like some peppers and some salts or whatever the case is. And we're just
Okay.
going to put it together and then let it stew for a little bit.
Absolutely beautiful stuff. And then let that get going and do its thing. And then
Thicken.
we've got.
The cornstarch thickens it.
Okay. Grant Heinz, I'm impressed, man. You really know your way around a meat-free kitchen.
Oh.
Let's say that. And that's exactly what we've done here. So I'll do the liberty of just finishing this off while Grant Heinz, you got to get going, bud. You got
Yes.
to plug us in on something incredible happening for the year 2024. We're
Yes.
talking about awards in tech and gaming. Is that correct?
The Game Awards.
Yes, please. All right. So you can get going to that. I'm going to talk to Mzansi right now, show you just how easy that was. The sauce is really coming together. Like we discussed, we prepared it firsthand. You pop that on your burger, tomato, all the rest. And again, you put that chicken-free, meat-free burger in there and voila, done and dusted. That's 3 ways to make incredible burgers. You can get it at Fry's. It's the home-style, no-chicken burger. And we're talking deliciousness on another level. Enjoy.
Delicious indeed, and as Raul said, let's go to the Game Awards, the biggest night of 2024 when it comes to gaming. And Grant, you felt very, very excited. The recipe kind of built up to this, though. The Game Awards, big categories, big nominees. This is going to be sensational.
It's been a very interesting year for video games.
Yeah.
I think games as a service, these games like Marvel, Rivals,
Yeah.
the Fortnite, they've kind of solidified the industry. A lot of AAA studios went out of business because people are like shifting the way they buy games. I think a lot of people bought less games this year
Yeah.
and bought more battle passes.
Yes.
I don't know if you were in that boat.
Yes, it's interesting.
Yeah, which is very interesting. So the Game Awards this year, they are the most prestigious award. They're like the Academy Awards of video games.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg's going to be one of the hosts.
Oh, that's
it's going to
cool.
be the wild guests that are going to be there. Very excited, and that's tonight, I think.
All right.
Yeah, it's early hours of our morning, which is wild.
There's a lot of nominees. We're going to try and get through all of them, but Game of the Year, let's start there.
Okay, yeah,
Big
so
nominees.
the list is interesting. We did Astrobot. Astrobot, I think, is an awesome game that came out on PlayStation. It was one of those games that I don't think people thought was going to be as good as it was, and I'm so glad it's on this list. It's like their attempt at doing a Mario Brothers, and it's very, very cool. Shows off the game controller. Balatro as well. Black Myth Wukong. That was been like, touted for quite a while now. People have been looking forward to Black Myth Wukong for some time. It's a Chinese studio that's made like a Dark Souls-like game. And unfortunately, I never got to play it. I've watched a lot of people and got into a lot of people's opinions about the game.
Yes.
But it's beautiful looking and uses the new Unreal Engine. And I've got a feeling it's going to be the winner this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a... I don't know if they're going to give it to Astrobot. I would vote Astrobot as the winner.
Yeah.
But Black Myth Wukong. Then Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, and Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is a massive game for people in the know and who love Japanese role-playing games.
Yeah.
JRPGs, as we call them in the scene. I think it did really, really well this year. And I think it's been a kind of like ignited a fire in that community. And then another game called Metaphor. But my vote is going to be on Black Myth Wukong and on Astrobot. Or actually Final Fantasy VII, unfortunately. I'm not a major fan.
Oh, no, I can hear that, but it's cool. I actually want to hear what your winner would be in each of these categories. Next one would be Action Adventure.
So we did Action Adventure category has been really cool this year because a lot of smaller studios made smaller games that were very exciting. there are some omissions to this list, which I'm disappointed about. But Prince of Persia is here. We did Prince of Persia on the show.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember. I'm really excited. I really pushed to review that because I think there are a lot of people that love the Prince of Persia franchise. We grew up playing it.
Of course we did.
And they kind of went back to their roots with this one. Silent Hill 2, which is obviously the definitive horror.
Jump scare
horror like Resident Evil, and I'm
Yeah.
glad they brought that back. Then Star Wars Outlaws, which I think kind of came, like no one was expecting this game to be really good, and it turned out to be amazing.
Yeah.
And just have a whole lot of heart and story, so that's going to be great. And then Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which I think was very cool. It was one of those games where it's the Legend of Zelda series. You always play as Link. Right, Link is the protagonist,
Yeah.
and you save Zelda the princess. Everyone gets that the other way around. But this was the game where you got to play as Zelda. You got to play as the princess, which was really cool in that adventure. And then jumping through to best multiplayer games, this was a huge year for multiplayer. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which was obviously like one of the biggest games of the year.
Yep.
Then Helldivers 2, which I think is going to take the cake because it was like
That's your winner.
I think that's going to be the
All
winner
right.
this year. They kind of changed the scene a little bit. And then I'm just going to brush through this quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump into the best sporting games because I know a lot of people at home in South Africa care about that stuff.
Definitely.
Formula 1 24 is actually nominated, and I think it's going to, I don't know if it's going to win, but it's definitely up there and it deserves to be there. EA Sports FC 25, and I'm sure you're
Yes, a favorite.
very excited about
I
that.
don't think it'll win though in the category. I think NBA will take it.
You think so? Yeah, NBA 2K is there. 25 is nominated. I don't know if it's going to win. I think Topspin 2K 25 is going to win. I think Topspin was really good. And I think tennis and paddle is having their time in the
true.
limelight and making a really good tennis game. It's been a long time
Yes.
since Wii Sports.
I love that game. I still love it, by the way, that game. Still, if I get leave, that's the one I play. It's so cool.
And then WWE 2K was 2025 or 25 was also a big game this
I
year.
saw a lot of videos with that game because you could customize the characters.
Yeah,
so
people love that game.
Yeah.
But like whether it's a sport or not is a very contentious issue. So I think Topspin should be taking the cake on this one.
Nice.
But yeah, it's there's a lot of heat in that category. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, we're going to have to do a follow-up chat with Grant Hines about the winners. That'll be when the Game Awards eventually get their winners out there. Of course, that's all the nominees. So they're going to embody all the spirit of creativity and competition, the amazing focus on narrative. These are what actually make games fantastic. So the Game Awards promise not just accolades, but a celebration of community stories and innovations that define gaming today. So stay with us. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is Expresso, and the journey began in 1991 with a passion for diamonds, which led to the creation of Szymanski, a name now recognized as a global leader in fine jewelry. And Carissa is out and about at the new relocated store at the V&A Waterfront as we speak. So let's check in.
Thank you, Carlito. Well, listen, we are on the ground. As much as I miss being in studio, I mean, being surrounded by all of this, not a bad day at the office. And right now I'm at Szymanski, which is just opposite Louis Vuitton here at the V&A Waterfront. And you can actually feel the excitement and the electricity in the air as Festive approaches. And right now I'm going to be joined by Carmen Rousseau, who's going to get into everything to do with Szymanski. She is a sales consultant on the ground. And there's so much to get through, Carmen. Thank you so much for having us here today.
Thank you for being here. What a delight.
Oh my goodness. I mean, the sparkles are just catching my eye right now. But before we get into the diamonds, let's talk a little bit more about the relocation of Szymanski in the bustling waterfront.
Yes, we are so delighted to actually be in this new prime location. It is perfect. So this means more foot traffic, more of our local clients to really come visit us, as well as international travelers.
And I can feel it already. Cape Town is packed with so many different people that are already making their way. Can we talk a bit about the Szymanski Foundation? I think it's really nice to look good, but to do good, that's even better.
You're right. So this initiative was founded by our founder, Yair Szymanski, and all proceeds of this gorgeous bracelet that he has designed actually goes back to funding children's homes in Khayelitsha, as well as more education for our workshop. Right now, you can actually have a look. So these bracelets come in a variation of colors. They are created by Cord, as well as the Africa design and the Table Mountain symbol, and then an elephant, really carrying the spirit of Africa everywhere where you go. Right now, you can purchase one bracelet at 300 Rand or two for 400 Rand at our V&A boutique.
What a deal. One for 300, two for 400. Can I give you a high five for that? Because I might walk home with that. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the bracelets, which is really exciting that the proceeds, of course, go for good. Let's talk a bit about what's going on over here, because if you didn't know, Expresso fam, the Waterfront was awarded with something great that Szymanski was involved in, and it celebrates the mother city. So what are we talking about, Carmen?
Wonderful. So what you can see over here is really saying I do to Cape Town. So this is our Cape Town pendant. It is created in the beautiful Mother City style. We have Devil's Peak, Table Mountain, Lion's Head, and the wrap of the beautiful harbor coming in. You can wear this, showcasing it to the world as a pendant, or put it around your finger. And better yet, we received the Alchemy Award for the Cape Town installation. It is a life-size 3x3 meter ring that you can find at the Clock Tower District, and the perfect location to take your festive photo with your family this season.
I won't lie, Carmen, I've taken a festive photo with my family, and now imagine me with my ring as well.
Perfect.
Absolutely incredible. Okay, so we are both born in August. We're August babies, put that there. So we know our birthstone is Peridot.
Correct.
When it comes to December and festive, Tanzanite is what we're talking about.
Yes,
Let's talk
correct.
about the collection, which I'm also wearing today.
Yes, so what you're wearing is our latest design. This is Tanzanite featured in a coating of platinum. So you are having the luxury of wearing the bracelet, earrings, and the gorgeous neck piece.
Wow.
Yes, so this collection starts from, in the earrings, from around just over 2,000. You have the gorgeous neck piece coming in also at 29,000 upwards if you want a more larger carat weight, and the bracelet as well. We have them in different cuts, different sizes. Really one for everybody. The perfect piece to add in a festive stocking. Am I right?
No, please give me all the pieces. Look at this.
Correct.
And I love that you could layer it if you want to.
Oh, yes.
The options for the earrings, from the hoops to the studs as well. And then we have the ring too. Imagine that on your body. I mean,
you're right. May we see that ring, please?
Yes, please.
So, Carissa, I think you're going to love it because it will literally complete the look.
Come on. We just needed that cherry on the top.
Yes.
I do. Thank you.
There we go.
Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And I love that the stone is just focused on this ring. I mean, there are no distractions from it whatsoever.
You're right.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you about Tanzanite. It has gorgeous colors, like you see a deep burgundy as you're moving around, violets and blues.
Wow. What do you think?
I
Colin?
think it's perfect.
Oh, look
I
at
agree.
that. Well, thank you so much for having us here today.
You're most
Honestly,
welcome.
festive
Thank
shopping
you.
is
Yes.
fully in process right now.
Correct.
And Expresso fam, thank you so much for joining us here today. Absolutely gorgeous to have been on the ground and enjoying the goodness that, of course, is being at Szymanski. And let me tell you that you need to definitely go shopping. And if you want to browse, if you want to window shop, or if you even want to get into all things to do with the Tanzanite range, szymanski.co.za is exactly where to find it. Now, happy shopping is all that is left to say, whether you're treating yourself or a loved one around you. Ooh, let me try this one on again.
So, Carissa, can we talk about you being an ambassador for Szymanski? That's a fantastic idea. All of those amazing jewelry pieces would look incredible on you. So we'll have to have a talk with the bosses, eh? Simple. But talking about the bosses, the boss man, Ryle, we had to dress him this season to celebrate. As you know, you have to dress sharp, you have to shine bright. And earlier, Ryle asked you to help him pick an outfit that will leave him looking sophisticatedly sharp. So we had a pinstripe linen blend suit or a textured knit and a structured trousers. So here's some of the comments that came through in terms of votes. So let's take a look at them. Sanet van Niekerk said, good morning, Expressive family. Option 2, great holiday and Christmas vibe. I like it. Next one came through, and this was Christine Martin saying 2, texture knit golfer, sage linen blend trouser. Okay, next one. Another vote here, another option 2 from Nancy Govender. Okay, thank you. Any more votes? It just looks like option 2. Well, it's Cynthia, option 2. I'm getting a trend here. All right, so here we go. So option 2 won, and let's bring him out, Ryle. And this is what you asked for.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you came for.
I think Cynthia absolutely gets me. Oh,
you know what? Can I tell you the thing about the color palette over here? Is that it's giving Christmas. It's giving lighter because it's a summer Christmas, so maybe that's why the linen suit wasn't chosen. How do you feel in it?
Well, I feel amazing, and I literally agree with the comments. Like, you can wear this up, down, summer, Christmas. It's giving all the vibes. I could literally just wear this for the entire festive season, and I'll be rocking.
It looks great, eh?
It does. Thank you, man.
You
I
need
really
this.
love the feel.
You do. You need
That's
this.
good.
Fantastic. So thanks a lot. Great selection. It's comfortable, but also manages to be dressed up for a Christmas lunch or any other occasion. So great choice. And if you also want to go full on festive with looks that exude the glittering magic and sophisticated style that you need for the festive, make sure you go for a bit of sparkle and shop Woolworths' Glam Capsule Spin in-store, online, and on the app. This is so good.
Thank you.
Good choice.
Seriously. I love it.
Do you remember the very first day of December? Police was changing the mind of pretenders while chasing the clouds away.
All right, dressed up and
good,
ready
bro.
to go, which is fantastic. In fact, still ahead for you in your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Some DIY tips for the entire family to make this festive season even more beautiful.
Even more beautiful. And we're going to keep the tips coming through, and tips in the form of tech gifting ideas, because Grant Hines is still in the building, and he's been playing around the studio with some of the craziest gadgets. We can't help but not notice the fact that he's just been
My man.
clearly disrupting everything in the studio. It's like a kid in a candy store. And I think I might be jealous of this one, but you want to find out more? Stick around, Mzansi. We've got you covered. Nice save, bro.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. As you know, Game's got you, and you got Game, and you also got your feel-good breakfast show. And as you know, Christmas is just around the corner, and the search is on for the perfect gift. So whether you're shopping for him or her, Game Stores has all the festive tech essentials to make this season unforgettable. And here to narrow down some of the options for you, we've got someone that we trust with our tech lives. Grant Hines is sliding in, ready to give you all of the action.
Overcommitted.
This festive when it comes to gifting. Okay, first and foremost, this is a must. Like already I can hear a child watching now saying, I need this.
Or me.
Or you, but I'm just saying, like, this is, or the child in you calling out and saying, you worked too hard this year, get yourself one of these devices. So tech is always a great option when it comes to gifting. It really is, especially this. In fact, let's start there.
Right, yeah, so this is the Zingo Move 3.
Yeah.
And it's this really cool, I love Segway technology because it's one of those things that you think, I'll never be able to do it.
Yes.
But it's kind of like thinking. You feel like this is the closest thing to Star Wars I'm ever going to be by using the Force. And I love it. Like, it's wild. When I used the Segway for the first time, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's very cool to have one of these. If you've got a biggish home, you can run around your home with it, obviously. And obviously the kids are probably going to use it, but you're probably going to use it more. It's also got Bluetooth connectivity, and it's got a speaker in it, so you can blast music around the house.
What?
So you can announce to people when you're coming, which is very cool. And also, you know, I think little things like maybe you can dress up as Santa and come in as Santa with one of these, right? Just fly in with like the sleigh music playing, right?
That is absolutely incredible. I can picture it. Santa doesn't need a sleigh this year. Needs a Zingo. Right?
Yeah, okay.
That'd be so cool.
That's a good one.
But, okay, so this one is already, I feel like it's a must. But now there are a couple of other things that I feel are versatile for anybody else. So let's
But
go through.
I just want to say, a
please
lot
do.
of people think this is expensive. This is like $299. Which I think, which is really cool. It feels, and it's heavy. It's like a proper.
3299.
Yeah, it's a proper like piece of tech hardware. So it's very, very cool to use one of those. And if you always want one of those, now's a good time to jump into that.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to other tech.
Yes, please.
Okay, Nespresso have got. Everybody wants an espresso machine. We had to, this year we got one, but I was waiting to bite. Now's the time to wait to bite because the Nespresso Virtuoso. The Virtuo.
Yeah, the Virtuo.
The Virtuo Pop, the brand new one.
I got this one. It's so cool.
So tell me.
Okay, so Virtuo Pop, the reason why I like it sort of about the other ones is that no matter what type of those,
Pods.
those little pops that you have, right? No matter how big it is, you can do a double tap on your machine and it'll give you the espresso shot of it. So sometimes, with the barcode on each of them, they have different sort of levels in terms of the millage. But now with this one, you double tap the top and it gives you like an espresso-sized dose of that particular flavor that you like.
Yeah, and that's good to know. Like the tech in the Virtuo Pop is so much more advanced because of that barcode.
Yeah.
It understands what kind of cup of coffee you need, and how every cup of coffee is different. In Cape Town we know this. Every time I travel around South Africa, they go, it's a cappuccino. In Cape Town we call it a flat white.
Yes,
okay,
and
there's a difference. So a flat white has got microfoam, and a cappuccino has got lots of the bubbles are bigger. That's the difference. Everybody in South Africa outside of the Western Cape, that's the difference. Okay, so we're very fussy with our coffees, and that's the Virtuo is one of those products that really help people who are like us, who are fussy with our coffees.
That's so true, and I love it though. Price point though, let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, no, price point is great, and this is why I say it's something that now's the time to jump on it. It's $2,599. For the machine, which is awesome.
Perfect.
And you can have barista quality coffee at home, which is amazing.
All right, next up.
Next up is the new JBL buds and headphones. I think that this is one of those things that a lot of people wait till Christmas to buy for themselves.
True.
Or it's a really nice gift if you don't know what to get somebody else.
Yeah.
And JBL have been popping off with some amazing products recently. Obviously, they have a lot of experience with like deep sound, but the JBL Wave buds are $899, which are the in-ear ones.
Yes.
Which are amazing, and they look beautiful. They're water and dust resistant, so you can go running with them, which is amazing. They have a really nice tuned sound, so you get a lot of like that deep bass, which you might not if you bought less expensive earbuds. So you get a lot of that. And then obviously, if you want like over-ears, the over-ears are $1,299, and that's for gym heads or people like parents who want to get away from their kids. Just like when I got these on, Don't talk to me for the next half hour. Those are really good, and I always say it's like getting good headphones is about like peace of mind.
And I love the bass factor as well. That's very, very important. Now, next up, what else do we have tech-wise for a gift?
So one of the number one requested things that I get asked over these times is like, where's the best special on PlayStation 5? Like without a fail. In South Africa, we have loyal PlayStation heads that want to get it. And the PlayStation 5 Slim has been released this year, which is really cool. And Game have an incredible deal. So when people are asking me this, I'm going to be saying it's the whole PlayStation 5 Slim console, the digital edition, remember, it doesn't have a disc tray, is like 9,999.
Yes.
So that is, it's under 10 grand. It is probably the best deal for PlayStation that you're going to be getting, and it's now. You can get it. It's after Black Friday somehow, and it's great for Christmas.
That is like one of the biggest picks, I think, for a gift for Christmas, definitely, and of course for Black Friday. But now, moving forward, it's great. But I think arguably the bigger gift is this next one you're about to tell us. Honestly, I think that this is going to be the hottest buy for this season.
Yeah, so this is the Xiaomi Robot Vacuum E5. If you are looking, we've got a Xiaomi vacuum at home, and if you're looking for a vacuum for the house that can kind of just do everything, this is the product for you. This mops and vacuums.
Yeah.
Right? It's got let me just duck down here. It's got a, you can see underneath, it's like a water reservoir, and it's got all the brushes. So this gets underneath all the skirting board and whatever.
Yes.
And then you can, it's as easy as that, right?
And it does the work for you.
It does the work for you. It will come back.
Can you program it?
Yes, you can program it. It's a smart device, so it will connect. I'm just going to run around the studio at the moment, clean up the studio. It's a smart product, so it connects to the app. You can set it on schedules and timers, so you can get it to clean the house when you're not at home, which is what we do. So if you go to work, you can set it up, so when you come back from work, the house is spick and span.
It's coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back for more. You know, you want to be on TV, you want all the attention. And I think like these smart vacuums are one of those things that a lot of people want, but they are unsure of.
Because I feel like it's going to be expensive, isn't it?
Well, this one isn't. We're looking at an incredible price of 1,999. It comes It comes with it's got a charging base. It will go back to the charging base during cleanups. This is perfect if you've got an area of your house, especially now over Christmas, that you just need cleaned up. I've got friends who do it like at 4 in the morning. They'll set it up for 4 in the morning while they're asleep. They wake up to a clean house. It's like an elf came around the night before. The floor was spick and span, it's mopped. And then all you need to do is you need to change, you got to wash the pads underneath because they're like fabric, and the brushes, and you're good to go.
Man, we are good to go for festive gifting thanks to Game. And go grab yours and go to game.co.za, a walk-in store. And remember that this year when it comes to tech gifts, you've got December in your hands.
Yeah, now that you've got December in your hands, we're going to carry on giving you official duties. It's just gone on the hour, so let's give you some information in your hands. And starting off with national headlines. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa has handed over 4 new bridges in KwaMashlanga, Mpumalanga, and it was built under the Welisizwe Rural Bridges Program, which is a joint effort by the Public Works and Infrastructure Department and the South African National Defence Force. And the bridges aim to improve access and connectivity. Now, the project plans to build over 280 bridges in rural communities over the next 3 years with an investment of over 3 billion rand. Now, this is addressing residents at the Solomon Mahlangu Stadium, and Ramaphosa highlighted the program's role in also providing young people with new skills. Well, sticking to national headlines, Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana emphasized South Africa's aim to leverage its G20 leadership to prioritize Africa's economic and social development. Now, speaking at a joint meeting of G20 finance ministers and central bank governors, he announced the formation of an expert panel to advise the G20 and support initiatives. Now, meanwhile, November's consumer price inflation exceeded expectations, while food inflation reached its lowest level in 14 years, with decreases in the prices of vegetables, bread, meat, and eggs. Now, economists predict the Reserve Bank may cut interest rates 3 times in 2025. Well, moving on to international headlines, and Syrian rebel forces have taken control of the oil-rich city of Deir al-Zur, including the military airport. Now, the rebels have also appointed Mohammed al-Bashir, previously in control of a rebel stronghold, as interim prime minister. Now, meanwhile, rebels destroyed the tomb of former President Hafez al-Assad in his hometown, and statues of both Hafez and his sons Bashir were torn down in celebrations. Now, Bashar's brutal crackdown on the 2011 pro-democracy uprising led to more than 500,000 people being killed and 12 million others being forced to flee their homes. Well, next up, an 11-year-old girl wearing a simple life jacket was rescued after clinging to inner tubes for 3 days in stormy Mediterranean waters. Now, rescuers from Compass Collective, en route to another emergency, heard her calls for help. And the unnamed girl from Sierra Leone had been aboard a boat with 44 others from Sfax in Tunisia. Now, with this being a boat that sank during a storm. Now, it was found near the island of Lampedusa, and she was handed over to Italian authorities. And since the International Organization for Migration began tracking, they've had 31,000 migrants which have died or gone missing in Mediterranean crossings. Now, lastly, Cape Town's longest-running summer festival is back with a vibrant twist. We're talking about Sizzled, which presents the new good old days, and it's a nostalgic yet fresh celebration of music, food, and festive fun. Now, this December, enjoy 2 sizzling events at Fort Vineyard and an historic outdoor venue offering an unforgettable summer experience. Now, you can feast on award-winning Chef Nolu's authentic shisanyama and Chef Cartel's mouth-watering creations while sipping your favorite drinks during the lively happy hour. Now, you can dance to eclectic mixes of 90s hip-hop, R&B, deep house, and disco, spun by Cape Town's hottest DJs. And there's limited tickets available, but this iconic festival promises to create cherished summer memories, uniting locals and visitors in true Cape Town spirit. Well, I guess we'll see you there. And for now, though, we'll see you for the rest of the headlines. And here's Carlitos with the latest in all things sport.
Thanks, my brother. Let's take a look at your sporting action, starting with last night's football. Dusan Vlahovic and Weston McKennie scored to give Juventus a shock 2-0 win over Manchester City in the Champions League. This major upset leaves City's hopes of reaching the knockout stages hanging by a thread. City, the reigning champions, have struggled recently, winning just 1 of their last 10 matches. Now, staying with football, FIFA has confirmed Saudi Arabia as hosts of the 2034 Men's World Cup, while Spain, Portugal and Morocco will jointly host the 2030 tournament. To celebrate the competition's centenary, 3 2030 matches will also be played in Argentina, Paraguay and Uruguay. The decisions were finalized during Wednesday's extraordinary FIFA Congress, where all 211 member nations participated via video link. On to cricket action, a brilliant half-century from Tammy Beaumont propelled England to a comprehensive 6-wicket DLS victory over the Proteas women. Despite a fiery spell from Marazan Cup that threatened to derail England's chase, the visitors comfortably chased down the revised target of 152 runs. This decisive win secures the ODI series for England, showcasing their dominance in the format. And great news for the tennis world. The ATP Tour has announced a major boost for the Challenge Tour, increasing the total prize money to a staggering $28.5 million for the 2025 season, which happens to also be a record. This significant investment aims to support the next generation of tennis stars by providing them with better financial opportunities and a smoother pathway to the top level of the sport. That's it for the sporting action for now. Let's get you to work, and Zanele has all the details.
He did not lie. I've got all the details indeed. And let's get into it because we need to be safe on those roads. It's seeming a little bit hectic, so let's get you those details. Gauteng, Johannesburg. There's congestion along the N1 southbound between Midrand and Olifantsfontein Road. Allow for added travel time over there, please, for this morning's commute. And then over in the mother city, Cape Town, Athlone, there's minor delays that are expected as a result of congestion. If you're making a use of the N2 inbound at Jakes Gerwel Drive, please make sure that you maintain a safe following distance and that you also buckle up because we want you to arrive alive. We'll keep you updated with anything else that comes through. But for now, let's check out your weather. This morning, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 1 warning for damaging winds between Table Bay and Plettenberg Bay from late afternoon, posing risks to small vessels and navigation at sea. Extremely high fire danger conditions are expected in parts of the Western Cape, Eastern and Northern Cape, Northwest, Free State and Limpopo's Lowveld. A heat wave continues to absolutely grip the northern interior of the Eastern Cape, extending over Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Northwest, Free State and parts of KZN until at least tomorrow. Caution is urged, though, to prevent fire outbreaks and heat-related risks. So this is your reminder to please make sure that you stay hydrated and stay in the shade as well. The sun is very, very damaging in this time. However, we will obviously keep you updated with anything else that you need to know. Right now, speaking of the sun, we always want to see that sunrise view. And Owame from Bloemfontein, you have outdone yourself. This is absolutely gorgeous, up to the point where I see it and I kind of see a painting. Do you know what I mean? The way in which the sun is just shining and it's over whatever is beneath it. I can't even see it properly. Why? Because the sun is the Beyonce in this picture. And Owame, you have put a smile on my face, and I hope for everyone else as well. Right about now, I want to remind you, Mzansi, that you need to come and do your country duty and show us what is your side of life looking like on 063-408-8863. We're waiting for that sunrise view. Right about now, let's jump into those temperatures right here on Expresso. Ooh, the heat is heating up Mzansi, and of course it is. We find ourselves in December. But you know what? Something that will cool you down, ne? It's just going to make you feel like life is okay. Is the fact that Thursday could be your lucky payday here in your favorite part of the country, where you could, my friend, be the winner of the daily jackpot, or rather daily lotto, for an estimated 580,000 Rand jackpot. So much money at your fingertips as long as you buy your ticket. And friend, I don't want you to get left behind, so let me give you all of the different ways in which we indeed have you covered. It is all about you buying your ticket now in store on nationallottery.co.za, or you can head over to the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120*7529# for USSD. All of these details are on our Expresso pages, and of course, you know it is all about you going out and doing the things to panda, push up, play daily lotto for an estimated 580,000 Rand jackpot, and you could have the most festive season with some festive money. You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show, and right now I want to just, check in on my beautiful family in Cape Teasy, Foshizi. Ra, are you feeling like a winner today?
Do you notice something?
What?
I feel a lot taller now.
You do? What's happened, bro?
Because we're getting ready for 2 guests who are going to help us with an incredible festive DIY. It's going to be great. But I mean, is this what it feels like?
This is what it feels. You're finally grown up, bro.
Yes, finally here. Finally here. Now, I'll be honest with you. So we have the little bunkie here for our kids who will be doing our DIY.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
This is usually me. So that's how it goes.
I prefer you at this side, bro. This is like
really,
the perfect balance. That's not cool. I'm not feeling that. But listen, what I am feeling is the fact that not only Hamish and Jacoli are coming here to do some festive treats and some fun in the kitchen, but we are also going to be diving into some fun when it comes to the Christmas stocking festivity giveaways, and that's happening right here on Expresso show. So what are you waiting for? A reminder to get involved in that competition, and if you don't know what it's about, well, stick around. We'll plug you in on all the great details and turn you into a winner chicken dinner.
That's right.
Festive dinner.
That's right. Yeah. Be taller to Feel Good Breakfast show.
Okay, maybe I actually started like this, bro. I feel this.
You.
Hi.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code EXPRESSO for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is Expresso on S3. And do you have holiday plans? Why don't you keep the entire family entertained with Woolworths' selection of amazing DIY kits, from sweet treats to gingerbread houses and Christmas tree decorations. They've got everything you need to bring a playful touch to your seasonal celebrations, especially when you've got the kids around. So joining us in the kitchen are incredible individuals. We've got Hamish, who is here, as well as Jacolia is here. And these two will help Ryle and I create the perfect festive table, and this is going to be amazing. So, are you ready to rumble?
I'm ready. Hamish and I even have like a full-on game plan, right,
that's
Hamish?
cool.
Jacolia, how are you feeling about your side? You ready?
That wasn't too convincing. No, trust me, you're with me. I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do this. So remember, what we have here, the gingerbread men, that is so cool. We are going to decorate those.
Cool.
And that all comes in a kit. So no looking for piping bag and looking for this, looking for that. That's all in the kit in front of you.
The gingerbread men come out like this, ready to go?
Oh, no, you have to cook. You still have to bake them.
But I mean, like the shape and stuff was all there for you.
That's all sorted
Oh,
for you. In that
nice.
little
I thought
package.
you
It's
spent
great.
like this morning making these. Thank you, man.
No,
that's awesome.
That's why.
So, Hamish and I are just going to deal with the gingerbread men.
Yes, you can
What
do
are you
that.
guys doing?
Okay, so we are doing friendship bracelets.
Oh,
Bracelets inside the crackers.
See, Hamish just
Hamish
gave
knows
us surprise
everything.
away. Come on now, Hamish. But it's okay. I suppose. Do you two want to open the cracker? I feel like a Christmas cracker. So between you two, go for it. Let's see.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Hamish.
What's inside?
Okay, so inside is instructions, a DIY, remember, to actually create the friendship bracelets.
Okay, this is the gift that keeps on giving.
You can put that
I get
on
it.
if you want to.
That makes
That's
sense.
fine.
All right, so you guys are up to the bracelet making duties over there.
Correct.
Hamish, I have a lot to do here, so can we get started?
Yes, please.
Okay, because
Please.
we've got a piping bag each. We've got some chocolate sauce, but this is not just any chocolate sauce. So what we've done is we've taken the caramel-filled milk chocolate buttons from Woolies. We've melted that down, and we're going to use that. And then we've also got some chuckles. So, Hamish, we've got to cut that piping bag open, all right? You good with the scissors there? Nicely done. We can put that sharp object back. Hey, quick question, Hamish, have you done this before?
Yes.
He looks like a pro.
Okay, nice. I'm going to try to help you on your side there. So you can go ahead with the piping bag. What are you going to do with that, though? What's the game plan?
It's a little decoration.
This is the game plan?
That's the game plan. While you do that, I just want Jacolia. So it says step 1, prepare your beads and stretch the cord. So we got the cord here.
Yeah.
And then start threading beads through. Okay, great. So we need to make a knot at one end so the beads don't step all the way through. Okay, so you make a knot there. This is so much fun. I love this.
Maybe you can organize in the colors like in the
Okay, yes.
green, white.
Okay, cool. I'll organize that while you make the knot. Let's do this. Oh, this is the fun that we can have this festive season.
Are you going to make eyes?
How's the decorations, guys?
Yeah, we good. So I'm just taking Hamish's lead here, and we're kind of making Christmas pirates. And our Christmas pirates are
Christmas
like...
pirates.
They've got bones sticking out of them. So they've got like a little skeleton. We're trying to make a hat for the pirate. And then we're also going to try and create an eye patch. Right, Hamish?
An eye patch?
Yeah, how crazy is that?
Are you serious?
Yeah, my matey, we are indeed. We are. All right,
Wait,
so Hamish,
we
what's that
can't
going to be like?
forget the cannonball.
Oh, guys, can we just... We'll actually reveal this at the end. I actually
Please.
won't talk about it now.
Okay,
we'll
no
reveal
problem.
the ball at the end. Okay?
So what we do is we have a knot in that one, and once you've got a knot in there, then we're
How are
ready
we
to go.
gonna
In
do
fact,
this?
let's do a bigger knot, just in
We
case.
don't have a we don't
need
have
to,
a button knife or anything.
I don't want them to slip through. This is so much fun, and remember, this is the entire family. And while we're getting these beads sorted out, all right, you can go from there. I also want to explain through a couple of the other things that we have, and I think these are so cool. So the gingerbread house that you see here actually comes all sorted out. So if you want to do a little gingerbread house, everything that you require to make it look this beautiful is actually in one box that you can get from Woolworths, which is always a pleasure. We also have cinnamon sugar cruffins. Come on. Have you ever had a cruffin before, Jacolia?
No. I have an idea.
Cruffins are very cool. They're basically like croissant,
We make an
but also a
ice,
muffin.
and we
It's a
also
cruffin.
make
It's so cool. Woolworths has got it sorted out.
Pirates.
There's a range of entire products. I mean, adults, kids can get involved. These kits include a variety of baking treats that you can easily bake. Fun and yum Christmas-themed cookies, as you can see, that you can decorate with the entire family, and DIY Christmas ornaments. Now, when I say ornaments, I'm talking about you can actually place your own picture inside these ornaments, or place setters for the table as well. So you can put a little picture of somebody. In fact, I would say you would probably put a picture of somebody, like ask for everybody's baby pictures, and put it in here and make it a place setter, and people have to figure out who is who. That would be a fun Christmas for me. Remember, these are easy to work with, and I think they're just so much fun to get everybody involved and laughing before the actual lunch or dinner. It's also a playful touch to your seasonal celebrations are always available with these things. I mean, life is a ball with the Woolies' range of chuckles, as these guys are going to reveal later. They've got a little secret weapon, and I love adding a little bit of a touch, though. There's also a touch of ice cream here and there, touch of, icing, I should say, and toppings as well that you can add. Cakes and puddings too. There's so many different items that you can actually look at in terms of DIY. I love the game crackers. So we're doing the DIY friendship Christmas crackers, of course. So this is what Jacolia is doing now. But remember, there's also this cool game that you can get at Crackers. They've got these cars that you wind up, and you can actually play a bit of a race before lunch or dinner time, which is always cool. Remember, everything is sustainably sourced with regard to the items in here, including some of these items that you'll see in front of them. So remember that you're always looking at not only the world around you, but making your world beautiful and fun with the entire family this festive season. How are you doing with the friendship bracelet? Is it cool? You're so focused. Hamish, what is happening? Is Raul keeping up with your creativity?
Hamish,
is it happening?
You want to explain to them what we've done here? And I think we should start with the pirate first. We've got two pirates over here. I don't actually know if I can see this. Hamish, do you mind if I just turn our gingerbread men around?
What's the iPad?
Just going to wait for him to finish that. So, we were talking about our Christmas pirates.
Okay.
Hamish is going to do one more finish there. Nicely done. So, check it out, right?
Wow.
Hamish and I have created some Christmas pirates. So, we've got the little skeleton. We've got little hats, okay? He's got white eyes for his pirate. I've got brown eyes. And we've got another pirate here that's missing an eye. And then, everyone's questioning, what are these balls in their hand? Well, these are the Christmas festive balls that the pirates, you know, they're like cannonballs? But they're throwing the festive balls around instead.
Oh, that is so cool. I love the creativity, and that's just the joy.
Nice, Hamish.
That's the joy, Hamish. I'm very proud of you, man. You are so creative, and you're so awesome. And so our friendship bracelet is going very well over here. Jacolia's got it covered. As you can see, it's fun. And remember, I don't know if you noticed this, Raul, and maybe this is just a word to individuals who are a bit older at the table. Have you noticed how quiet they were when they were doing these things? I'm just saying. I mean, I don't want to say it, but you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, man.
So
this is engagement, this is entertainment, this is stimulation. And I think not just for the kids, but for the adults too, when you're bringing out your creativity and you're doing that around food, these are like two massive pieces of a puzzle coming together, creating a beautiful festive picture. So absolutely loving what's going on. Look at Hamish. He's so caught up in this, and it looks amazing, bro.
Okay, you guys continue with that. You're going to finish the gingerbread. You're going to finish the friendship bracelets. And while we're doing that, Raul, I know we got a festive stocking promotion that you
I'll get on that, bro.
Please do.
Nice job, Hamish. High five.
Well done, guys. Well, indulge in festive fun with Woolies' assortment of DIY kits. Shop these DIY kits and more in-store, online, and on their app. Plus, you stand a chance to win a 1,000 Rand Woolies gift card. Visit the competition post on the Expresso social media pages and tell us, how are you going to keep the little ones busy this holiday season? Get creative, and don't forget to hashtag Woolies Christmas. Competition closes at midnight Sunday, 15 December. T's and C's and more details on expressoshow.com. It is looking so cool. It really is. So we're going to finish up, and we are going to get these delights out there, because this festive is going to be extra special thanks to Woolies, and we're going to do it ourselves thanks to all these amazing kits.
Amazing indeed, really. You can see how much fun they're having, and let's keep having the fun right now. We went from festive delights, and now we're going to festive celebrations, and these are the perfect opportunities to spread kindness, joy, and love. Now listen up. Our actions can light up someone else's world in the most unexpected and beautiful ways. And ready to make this festive season extra special? Well, if you are, you can join the Expresso Festive Stocking Competition for your shot at being one of 4 amazing winners. Now, you stand the chance to win the following. There's a Lego Ninjago sourced Dragon of Motion worth 2,999 Rand, a Szymanski 14K Yellow Gold Cape Town Small Diamond Pendant and Chain worth 9,980 Rand, a Nintendo Switch and Super Mario Jambori bundle worth 9,299 Rand, and then a Dunlop jacket and double-walled 530ml flask worth 1,000 Rand. Incredible prizes. I don't know which one is better than the next, because they all are absolutely incredible, but you need to do the following. Simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us who will you be spending the festive season with? It's that simple. Don't forget to use the hashtag ExpressoFestive in your answer. And here's a reminder, the competition closes at midday Monday, the 16th of December. And then from the 19th of December, 4 lucky winners will pick a festive stocking live on air to uncover the exciting festive prize. And it's the season of giving, and Expresso is here to make it extra special for you. Reminder, T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. Of course, there's so much magic happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, so we're going to remind you to stick around and keep doing exactly that. We've got a lot to look forward to. We've got fun with Lego and what movies to watch this festive season. So yeah, you've got every reason to stick around, Mzansi. We'll see you after this.
I'm going to proclaim it. Bake life colorful this festive season by transforming your cupcakes into edible works of art, or at least give it a try. Lucy Markowitz and I are diving into the art of icing, sharing some tips and some awesome tricks to achieve flawless results using a creamy buttercream made with stork white baking margarine, because it makes all the difference. My friend, I love your energy in the kitchen. We are launching right in, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
because
we're getting it done.
We don't have all day.
No.
We got 100 cupcakes to ice. Our kids are demanding them. We've got to get on it.
That's it.
Talk us through what you're doing.
So I've just softened the stork white margarine, which is really easy to do as it softens very quickly. And then I'm just going to add the icing sugar into that and some vanilla and a little bit of milk. And that just helps to loosen it up and make it a great consistency for piping.
And what you need, because you want it to flow. There are so many plus points here when it comes to the stork white baking margarine, the ideal base for icing thanks to its pure white color. It's a game changer, obviously eliminating the need for color correction and ensuring the brightest, truest colors. And you want that end result. Now, its versatility makes it perfect for icing and the baking process, offering exceptional results in both, as we are proving. And it is trusted by South Africans and has been for years. It's got the track record. This margarine brings ease and quality to your festive baking. And yes, you do make it look so easy. There are a couple of little hacks to get through here. One area where I fall down before I've even gotten started is actually filling the bag itself.
So yeah, so let me show you a quick trick. Take any kind of empty jar, throw your piping bag into the jar and peel the top of it over the outside of the jar. So once you've filled it, which we've done here, you just peel it off the sides. And then yeah, there it is. I'm just going to cut the bottom off. And quick little tip as well on how to actually hold the bag is you hold your hand like that, you pop the bag in there, and then you squeeze with your palm. So it's going to make it much easier for you. So
right.
I've left two for you.
Thank you so much. Okay, talk me through what I'm doing here. Do I start on the edge?
So think about, you know, when you go to the soft serve, when you go and get a soft serve and you watch how they basically just swirl it around in a circle on top of itself. There we go. And then come up to the top. That's it.
Not so bad.
There you go. And then just put a little bit of pressure down to get a little...
Ta-da!
Exactly,
and you get a little point. Oh, let's try one more. Absolutely love this. And I love the fact that you've got a tool that is so versatile that it gives you the freedom to then get creative and have just a little bit of fun.
Absolutely, and the colour is so perfect because you're starting from a white base.
You are a legend. Transform your cupcakes into edible works of art with stork white baking margarine. The secret to festive flair and flawless icing this holiday season. Oh man, I love it. And now we've got the colour. Perfect.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3, and my lovely festive season is upon us. And right about now, I need you to open your ears because I'm about to tell you exactly where you need to be this festive season. Because of course, we're all trying to line up activities that are family friendly and where everyone can get involved. And why not head over to New Metro, because that is exactly where the whole family will be happy. I guarantee you that. This morning, we're hearing from the senior marketing manager at New Metro. I'm talking about Beverly, who's here to tell us all about their Christmas campaign. And everybody, let's give her a feel-good welcome, please. Hello, my movie queen.
Hello, hello, hello.
Are you good?
Well, thank you, and you?
Amazing, thank you. Beverly, I'm super excited because I'm a movie fan myself.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes, and I need to ask you, what is your Christmas campaign as New Metro? Because I've heard it's very exciting.
So we have an exciting campaign where we've got 60,000 Rand up for grabs, a share of 60,000 Rand. So watch any 3 of the 8 movies that we have in this campaign, and you scan your QR code on your movie ticket, and you can win your share of 60,000 Rand. So movies in the lineup are Red One, Mufasa, Wicked, Gladiator, Craven the Hunter, Lord of the Rings.
I love that.
Yes, it's something for everybody.
And this is why I say it's family friendly. Yes. The whole family is going to be happy, which is what we always want at festive season, right?
Definitely.
But we're always looking for different destinations, you know, to go to and go and enjoy and just have fun. Why should New Metro be our #1 choice this festive season?
Besides the movie selections, we've got such amazing experiences in our repertoire.
Yes.
So we've got VIP, which is your luxury recliner, leather boys seats, and you can have a meal and a drink.
Yes.
We've got Extreme, which is your large format screen cinema with amazing sound. We've got 4DX, which is your immersive motion seats, your sprays of water, your scents. You know, it feels as if you're in the movie itself.
I've been to the 4DX. The chair was shaking me this way and shaking me that way. I felt everything and it was amazing. And especially when the water sprayed on me, I was like, Sana. But it was such an experience because I think that's what, you know, New Metro does. You guys offer experiences, which I think is always just the best part. But of course, you also have a couple of promotions coming up. Speak to us a little bit about those.
Okay,
please.
so I've already told you about the watch any 3 of the 8 in the campaign. So that's the underlying campaign that we have running.
Yeah.
We've got an amazing win a car competition with Coca-Cola. So in that aspect, you buy a medium or a large Coke product combo, and you scan your QR code on your ticket, and you stand a chance to win this amazing Suzuki. You also have a chance to be a social media queen. So we have a snap and share competition. Take a picture in front of any of our displays in cinema, which is either Red One, or Wicked, or a Mufasa, and share it on social media. You get a chance to win a meal and a movie voucher in our VIP experience to the value of 1,000 Rand. We also have, this is not a competition, but a promotion running for our gift cards. So you buy a 250 Rand gift card and you get 50 Rand free.
Oh, wow. Beverly, you guys have thought of everything.
Yes.
There's winning cars, there's winning money, there's winning vouchers. Listen, you've actually just spoken my language as a whole, honestly. And I love that you have said that festive season is going to be the biggest yet, because I really feel like this is absolutely going all out. But also, I know on top of that, that there's a whole lot of highlights coming up in terms of the movies. What are they? What can we look forward to? And what are the must-sees this season?
So the must-sees, obviously, Moana, which just released. It is absolutely amazing.
Didn't it just break a record for the most grossing?
Yes, it did. We've got Mufasa, which is a must-see. It tells the story of Lion Simba's dad.
Yeah, the prequel.
And we've got Craven the Hunter, which is an anti-hero story. Also in the Marvel series, we've got Lord of the Rings, the anime for that genre. We've got Wicked, which is amazing, with Ariana Grande.
Also breaking records.
Yes, and then obviously do not miss Chris Evans and The Rock. in red one.
Oh, wow.
So there's lots on the go.
There really is. And like you said, something for everyone. So, Beverly, I must tell you, my life is a movie itself. So I need a break from that movie. I want to go watch the nice movies that you guys have to offer. So
Definitely.
shout out to you guys in the team for just doing such amazing work still. And like I said, making it an experience. Because I think everyone's always loved going to the cinema. But changing it up, I think that's one of the most beautiful things.
Well, that's what New Metro is known for. We're more than movies, we're an experience.
Come on, I love that. My Beverly, I'll see you at the movies, ne? And actually, I want to put you on the spot very quickly. Your first movie that you ever saw at New Metro, do you remember it? Mine was Spider-Man. I remember that.
I think mine was Bad Boys 1.
Ooh, I love that. Amazing. Okay, so Beverly has told you her movie that she saw at New Metro for the very first time ever. Mine was Spider-Man. You, my friend, need to head over to social media and tell us yours because you stand a chance to win a New Metro VIP movie ticket for 2, as well as a 300 Rand VIP meal voucher by simply replying to our post on our Expresso social pages, telling us what is the first movie you watched at a New Metro cinema? And friend, don't forget to use the hashtag New Metro, hashtag NM Festive, and don't forget as well, the competition closes on the 16th of December at 12 p.m. So you want to go and enter now. Don't delay, otherwise then now you're going to lose out, and I don't want that for you, okay? It's festive season, you deserve to win. T's and C's, they do apply, and you can find them at expressoshow.com. And my friend, it is that easy for you to be a winner with New Metro. Don't forget, your #1 destination for all things movies this festive season. And that's where I say happy holidays and happy winning.
So get to the cinema, but of course, if you want to stay indoors and actually interact with your kids, this is the perfect way. Hands-on play is a powerful way to inspire creativity and build essential skills in children. In fact, 93% of parents believe that learning through play is the most effective way for their children to grow. This highlights the vital role of play in fostering development and connection within families. Another fun fact about play is that did you know that 91% of adults believe play improves their own brain functionality, memory and focus, and 77% say it helps them feel young again, which is always wonderful. Now, these stats are based on South African parents and children, as revealed in the Lego Play Well studies conducted in 2022 and 2024. Case in point, I do have my friends here, Hamish and Jacolia, who are busy at play, connecting, interacting, and actually building something. What are you guys building? Sorry, it's the...
People first.
You're doing people first?
Yes, my character.
Is that a character?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a cool character. And this is all part of the Friends Lego set, which is fantastic. Okay, cool. So while you do that, you know that play helps children express emotions and connect with others. So families who play together create lasting memories and deepen their bond, making play essential for meaningful connections. Oh, another character done. This is awesome. So you can actually bring the holiday magic to life with themed Lego sets that inspire creativity, a lot like this one, and excitement for every young or mature builder. I can tell you I can relate. Purchasing my kid a Lego set and then having them get bored with it and me staying in the room finishing it, that was a vibe. And it's still going to be this festive season. So from the action-packed Lego Ninjago, which I personally love, to the vibrant creativity of Lego Friends that these two are building right now, the bustling immersive world of Lego City, there's something for everyone to enjoy in this festive season. So while you're building around there, I'd like to know from you two, while you build, you can still build, but I want to know some answers here if you don't mind.
Okay.
So, Hamish, I want to ask you first. If you could build anything in the world, Hamish, what would you build?
The ultimate dino Lego.
I love dinosaurs so much. Sorry, it's my dinosaur. You learned how to do it. You're now a Veloci, Hamish. It's a new dinosaur. It's so cool. And Jacolia, what would you build? If you could build anything in the world, what would it be?
Mansion.
You built
A mansion.
a mansion. That sounds so cool because then you could like open the mansion up and then add some things as you go along. It'll be like endless play, which I love. So here's the thing. Hamish, if you were a Lego character, what type of Lego character would you be? I'd like to know what the name would be of this character. Would it still be Hamish?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what would it be? Anything. It'd be so cool to hear, like whatever. Like, what do you like? You like dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
Because I just gave you a name called Veloci Hamish. I'm just saying it's a good idea.
Yes.
Hamish Rex.
Hamish Rex.
Hamish Rex would be cool, right?
Yeah.
So you're welcome. That's it. I name characters. That's what I do. And Jacolia, what would you be? What would your name be? Lego character.
Probably my Roblox username.
What is that?
Cute girl. JJ12346.
No one will remember that, which is okay. That's fine. But I'll remember it though, because that's okay. But that'd be awesome to have a Lego character connected to your Roblox as well. Now, here's the thing. If you could create a Lego-inspired superhero, Hamish, this is where you can get imaginative. Still bold. This is the focus we spoke about in our stats for Lego. So if you could do a superhero, what would the superhero be? What do you think, Hamish? I love this.
Make a superhero.
Make up a superhero out of Lego. And I'd also know what the superpower the hero would have. You know what I like about this? The focus would be so good. This is great.
I would use my character
Yes?
and make it so
Yeah.
he
Yes?
is, but he has an ability so
Yeah.
that he can go extra claws.
Oh, extra
which means his
claws.
claws are extra strong.
I love that. Hey? This would be so cool. And then, Jacodia, what about you? What type of superhero powers would your Lego superhero have?
Speed
Speed.
and strength.
Strength. That would be cool. Do you know like the Lego movie? My superhero would be able to build anything but with Lego. So if you wanted a car, I'd build it like this with Lego and it'd be able to work in the real world. How cool would that be? Come on. So I just want to get involved in the imagination too, because that's the thing about Lego is that you can do it. What do you think, Chakone?
But what if you crash the car?
But the Lego's strong enough. Have you ever stepped on Lego? That's how strong it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank you.
Ouch.
Case in point, the defense rests your honor. Now, this holiday season, let your creativity soar, whether you're constructing thrilling adventures with loved ones or creating a serene masterpiece solo. Lego Play unlocks endless fun and imagination. You could win a Lego set that includes the Lego City Car Transporter and Lego Friend City Cafe, valued at a whopping 2,248 Rand. So visit Expresso's social media pages and answer this question. 3 exciting worlds are waiting to be explored. Action-packed Ninjago, fun-filled Friends, or adventurous city. Tell us, if your Lego characters could go on vacation, where would they go and what would they do? Don't forget to include #Lego. The competition closes Monday, 16 December at 12 p.m. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Happy building.
Festive is on us with Mrs. Balls. Make every dish a celebration with the unforgettable taste of Mzansi's #1 chutney. Bring your flavor to the table with Mrs. Balls and add that Mzansi flair to stand a chance to win your share of 40,000 Rand in cash. Take a picture of your most festive recipe starring Mrs. Balls and share it on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using #Mrs. Balls. Show us why everybody loves the Mrs. this festive season. Competition closes Friday the 13th of December. T's and C's on expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and this festive season, the V&A Waterfront is the place to be. Art installations, magical views to world-class shopping and entertainment. It's the ultimate destination for holiday fun, and Ryle took a beautiful trip to explore all the festive delights and uncover what makes the V&A Waterfront a must-visit this time of the year. So let's take a look.
Hey, what's up, Mzansi? Now, this festive season, the V&A Waterfront is the place to be. And with everything from seasonal deals, live entertainment, and stunning African-inspired decorations, there is something for everyone. So join me as we unveil the city's top hotspot right here and go on a journey to discover and bring to life the magic of the Mother City. Let's go. Tanikyo, thank you so much for having me back here at the V&A Waterfront, and I gotta say, it is looking incredible. And I believe for the last 6 years, you've been showcasing these incredible displays. Talk to me about impact, talk to me about collaborators.
I mean, there's various facets of impact. There's impact from a sustainability perspective because we are quite intentional about how we produce these installations. The second level of impact is just the sheer investment. Every year we invest in crafters, artists, making sure that this feels like quite a lucrative project for them. The third level of impact is on showcasing the best of African design.
This is reminding me of my own nature boy experiences in the mountain. I love what's happening here. And I love the fact that it's not just about experiences that we get here at the V&A Waterfront, but also some winning.
If you spend anything really to the value of 350 Rand, you could stand a chance of winning the ultimate V&A experience worth 100,000 Rand. Also, if you happen to be walking around the waterfront and you get spotted by our waterfront scouts, you could win instant prizes. So prizes from a lot of the shops at the V&A Waterfront.
Hey, going, man.
Good to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too. And I gotta say, man, I'm loving what you've done with the place. And we're talking about the significance of the Union Castle building right here. What's going on here? What's the real significance behind it all?
Well, firstly, there's been a labour of love for many at the V&A. The Union Castle building was originally built in 1919 for the Union Castle Steamline Shipping Company. The original intention was it was an office and a sorting office for letters, news and gifts coming from the UK. And it's now evolved to what you see today.
I absolutely love that. And it's one thing telling a story, but it's another thing bringing it to life. And with regards to this space, I'm sure there were many challenges involved in this, but why was it so important for you to still do that and also pay homage to its heritage?
From our perspective, we didn't have to do much architecturally. We had limitations in terms of heritage, but I think we showcased the building and the new elements. We make no qualms about it being new and slightly more contemporary, i.e. the canopy and the lift shafts on the other side, which is in contemporary black. But I think it's a good example of new and old working together to give it a new life.
Well, Niaz, well done on your labor of love. I'm really proud of what you've done, and I'm going to go experience it. Thank you. Cheers. Right, Sally, thank you again for having me in this beautiful space. I want to talk more about the Union Castle building and what people can expect when they enter the space.
I mean, at the waterfront, we always like to have something exciting, fresh, new and different. And for us, Marvel was exactly that. So then when I found out that David Hicks started his career in Cape Town in 1990 and he actually worked in the waterfront, I was like, well, that's my perfect sales pitch. So when this opportunity became available, and I showed them like the views that they would have from here and the perfect location in the heart of the waterfront, it sold itself. Like I hardly had to do any work.
And I'm really grateful that you have done that because I think this really has amplified the experience you can get at the waterfront now.
I think there's two things that are very important about what we do. Marble is about cooking on fire, and marble is essentially about meat. That's what we specialize in. And already in the last 5 days, 80% of what we're selling is meat. It's how South Africans are. So we love a braai. We love a shisenyama. We love anything that's burnt.
I think my favorite thing about the festive season at the V&A Waterfront is the fact that there's just so much to do. Whether you want to make an entire day of it, if you just want to hang out, have some fun, create memories, shop, dine, you name it, there's literally something for everyone. And the fact that you get to meet some very interesting people along the way, that's just the cherry on the top. Hi, Donald. It's great to be out here at the V&A Waterfront. I can hear the vibes. It's getting me feeling festive already. But what are the plans for this festive season when it comes to the waterfront?
As you can see, it's quite busy. We've started to activate all around this place. We've got our silo concerts. We'll have a lot of stuff happening at Makers Landing, our food incubator. So it's a whole bunch of things that will be spread out over festive, including for the kids' favorite, Santa and the elves.
What, Santa's coming?
They'll be here, so come out here, bring them out and have your kids' moments as well.
When we lead up towards the New Year's celebration, I believe there's a big extravaganza that's going to be taking place here. What can we expect?
This is Cape Town's venue for New Year's Eve party. It's popular for locals as well as tourists. It's probably at that point in time the most diverse mix of people that you can have gathered at one point to enjoy a music festival. And then we'll go on all the way into a midnight moment. Of course, everybody looks forward to 5 minutes of our fireworks display. It's quite spectacular for everyone to enjoy all across the city.
Well, there clearly is so much to do right here at the V&A Waterfront. Everything from experiencing new revamped buildings, dining, having a shopping experience, creating good memories, and hey, maybe even winning some festive prizes. So what are you waiting for? The V&A's magic awaits you.
As you can see, the V&A Waterfront truly has all this festive season. It really does. Remember, every time you shop or dine, you can win big with 100,000 Rand in prizes, including luxury stays, fine dining, shopping experiences, and so much more. The ultimate V&A experience could be yours. To find out more info and how to enter, visit www.thewaterfront.co.za. That is waterfront.co.za. And now on the food front, Raul's here again.
Coming through on the food front indeed. I'm telling you, we've got a spread like no other. So if you are ready to elevate your Christmas decisions, and when I'm talking about Christmas decisions, I'm talking about having food at Christmas and making it festive, well, you've come to the right place. Mzansi, let me plug you in on this one. We're going to be hosting the festive season and giving you every bit of inspiration to do it yourself too. Now, Woolworths has us covered with a wide range of delicious protein options. It's perfect for your holiday feast, and it's everything from ready-to-eat slow roasts, and there's, I think, a little bit of something for every taste and schedule. So we brought in the big guns. We've got Chef and Culinary Innovation Manager at Woolworths, Scott Parker, in the building, here to help us choose the perfect main course. Plus, he's going to be showcasing a mouth-watering roast chicken recipe. Scott Parker, how you doing, man?
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. I'm so excited to have the man at the helm when it comes to these inspirational meals, showing us exactly how it's done, bro. So straight into it, because we're talking about the festive. Why have you chosen a roast chicken out of everything that you could in a Christmas spread?
It's a good question. I think the humble chicken doesn't get enough airtime over Christmas. And what I want to do is show you a recipe where it is fail-safe. I've brined it, which is really important because you get lots more flavor in there. You get seasoning in there. I'm going to work as we talk because we've got to go a bit quickly here.
And also there's a big problem I notice sometimes where people get chicken overdone and it becomes a little bit dry. We're going to maybe prevent that as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. With brining, you're going to prevent that because what happens is all those juices stay locked into the bird and it stays nice and moist. So you'll get a bit more tolerance when it goes into the oven. So first I'm just layering a bit of a trivet. A trivet is basically a tray that will elevate the bird off of the base of the tray. I've got some onions in here, I've got some garlic, and I've got some carrots. Just going to take a little bit of oil, and this is a really good base to make a gravy, or a jus is the posh word for gravy.
Yeah, jus. I'm all about that. Lovely. And especially when you're showing off to your guests on Christmas Day, you want to tell them about your jus.
Oh, of course.
That's going to innovate tonight.
Everybody wants to know about a jus, right? So I've taken the bird. It's been brined. It's been brined for 12 hours in a salt solution. I've got some peppercorns in there, some thyme, some rosemary. Taken it out, and then I've dried that in the fridge overnight. And make sure you pat it dry. And the reason being is the drier that skin is, the crispier it goes. So make sure it's...
Quick question. How long was the brining process?
12 hours.
12 hours,
So this is probably about a 1.5 kilo bird, so around 12 hours. If you're going bigger, then you can brine overnight or even 24 hours. Once that salt is locked in, it's there and you're ready to go. So now we've got really dry skin. I'm just going to massage my bird.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Things are getting interesting out here.
It's Christmas, guys. So
you're getting involved.
Get involved. Get your hands all around. Massage the back, the front. Now, I've got a seasoning mix here. I've got some paprika, I've got some cayenne pepper, I've got some ground fennel and some salt, a little bit of pepper. But you can really use whatever you fancy. And let me tell you, the good news is Woolies also has pre-brined birds.
You're joking.
So we do, we certainly
come
do. I
on.
know,
And
we've got you.
We were talking about this off camera, about the fact that like Christmas time especially is one of the few moments where even South Africans are actually off and they're not working. So the fact that you want to be on holiday sometimes gets compromised by the fact that you need to prepare food, and that takes long. We're preparing like food days before just to get it to this level. The fact that we don't need to worry about it anymore and we can just buy into the convenience. Bro, I'm sold. I'm like, yeah, this is for me. That means I have more time to enjoy the holiday with my friends, my family, my loved ones.
Absolutely. Christmas is about spending time with your loved ones. Don't make it too difficult, but really, if you want that special chicken, just do this. Pop it in, forget about it. The next day, you take it out, you dry it. It seems like a process, but it really isn't.
All right, so that's pretty much as hard as this recipe gets, right?
That is as simple as that. So we're going to pop this into the oven at 200 degrees for about 45 minutes.
Oh, I love it. Now, Scott, obviously you and your team have been doing incredible work, right? You at Woolworths, you innovating, and you've brought through, I think, some incredible options for this season, right? So if we weren't looking towards having the chicken as the highlight, what other options do we have that we could incorporate into our festive spread?
Great question. We've got a huge spread here, but what I'd love to tell you about is something that I'm going to be showing you next week. It's our best ever next week, and I'll be talking about that on the show next week. And let me tell you one more thing. One more thing. We're currently working on Christmas for next year. So all the elves are back in the kitchen at the moment, literally working through all the different ideas of what we can bring Cape Town and South Africa next year.
Man, just getting me excited here for next year's Christmas, and we haven't even finished this one. But listen, before we go, let's just quickly run through some of these incredible options, how well we can and how easy we can put a spread together, because this looks incredible. Can you talk me through what I'm looking at?
Absolutely. So we've got, as you referred to it earlier, the meat cake, which is this beautiful spiced rack of lamb. And you can see it's so simple. You pop that in the oven, you cook it up. It's about a 45-minute cook time. You leave it to rest. It's really important to rest your meat. And you can see this perfectly pink lamb rack. We've got some
it looks great.
beetroot smoked gammon here, which is lovely and tender, just roasted in the oven. We've got a selection of glazes that can go with that. We've got this stuffed pork loin, which has got apple and pecorino. We've got the roast chicken, which I've shown you. And for me, Christmas is all about the sides. I mean, protein is one thing, but we can really go wild with sides. So I've got a cauliflower cheese going on here, Brussels sprouts with bacon, some roast potatoes, and you can see underneath the chicken there, the trivet. So you can use everything at the table.
I love that. So that jus is looking like absolute perfection. Scott Park, I can't thank you enough for coming through. You've inspired us. You've given us every reason to get even more excited for the festive season. I think the fact that it is so easy to make this look this good, I'm sold, I'm in on it, and for you, Mzansi, you can obviously firstly find this recipe at expressoshow.com, but I think more importantly, whether you're racing against the clock or taking it slow in the kitchen, this festive season, Woolworths has the perfect main to fit your festive schedule, so you can shop your choice of protein in-store, online, and of course, on the app. Get ready to show off to all your loved ones. Man, that was awesome. Nicely done. Can we eat now?
Thank you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Optimize your gut health with Phytosutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code EXPRESSO for 15% off at phytosutics.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, beautiful Expresso family. You're still tuned into where you need to be to start off your day right here on S3. And today, Thursday, could be your lucky payday when you, my friend, play the daily lotto with an estimated 580,000 Rand jackpot. And I don't want you to get left behind, which is why I'm giving you these details. Get your ticket as fast as you can, either on nationallottery.co.za, or you can buy it now in store, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dialing *120*7529# for USSD. It is that easy. All of the details are on our Expresso pages. And we, my friend, are saying Panda Pusha play your daily lotto for an estimated 580,000 Rand jackpot today. And you could be a young winner this festive season. Speaking of festive season, things are getting oh so lovely in the name of just tourism and everything else in between. And of course, it is Raul who is always at the forefront of that. Raul, tell me, my lovely, what's coming up?
Oh, nothing but good stuff and a lot of adventure. Now, obviously, with the holidays just around the corner, we want you to look no further than the warmest place to be for your next holiday destination. Well, I'm talking about Durban. Now, our very own Ayanda Tabete hopped on the Tourism Takes the Lead roadshow, and it was a bust to find out what Durban has to offer this festive season. Now, it's everything from blue flag beaches, family fun days, and evening events in the township to celebrate Christmas and New Year events. Check it out. Let's get inspired.
Good family. Today we are at the Tourism Takes the Lead Roadshow under the theme Exploring Durban's Adventure Together. This is a collaborative effort between Durban Tourism, South African Tourism, the province, as well as private tourism companies as well. Now, this is all in an effort to revitalize the city's tourism industry, as well as remind you why eThekwini is the place to be this season. Let's explore the city together.
Quite a lot of Muslim people dining around here. Due to that, you find a lot of restaurants which are selling halal food.
Jackie, always such a pleasure to see you. We are in the magical Zulu Kingdom, my favorite place on the planet, specifically Durban today. Can you please tell us a bit about what we're doing here today?
So this is part of the summer campaign launch, which is led by Durban Tourism. Yes. As KZN Tourism and Film, we're very much here to support the initiative of Durban Tourism. We've got media here, we've got social partners, we've got actually our trade partners here who are really helping the city and the province to spread a positive message that Durban is open for business. We launched the summer campaign in the South Coast. And since then, we've been having a lot of activities, just to prepare the visitors to come into the province. As people start arriving in the next week or two, we do have some welcome activities that are going to be taking place at the Harrismith toll gate, as well as at Ushaka. These are welcome campaigns for the visitors when they arrive in the city. Then, towards the end of the year, our MEC will do a walkabout on the beach in North Beach. Oh. So these are some of the highlights. But throughout the festive season, we will really be doing everything we can to welcome the visitors. We are ready. The beaches are open. The main beaches in Durban Promenade, Kanga. The main beaches that people know are very much open. But then, of course, across the province, we have what we call the Big Five. Yes. There's your safari, there's your adventure, whether you're going up north to the other beaches across the coast. The South Coast, if you remember, has got 7 blue flag beaches. Yes. So there's a whole variety of things for our visitors to do, both in the city as well as across the province. And we encourage them really to explore everything that we have.
Durban is Africa's playground, and we're really going to be making that. We are going to be living up to that. So kicking off this weekend, actually from last weekend, since December, we kicked off with the Durban Fun Day, because Festive is about family, the Family Fun Day. And this weekend, it's the Kakasi Beach Fest. So it's been buzzing. I'm sure you may have seen the setup at Moses Mabhida Stadium. And we have the Anywhere in Your City. We have our world-renowned DJ who's going to be, there, DJ Black Coffee. So Anywhere in Your City is going to be happening We've got any given Sunday. We have even events in the townships, the Inkasi experience, that is, December. So that long weekend of 15, 16 is going to be epic. And I don't want to, leave out, Christmas is about New Year's, Festive is about Christmas and New Year. So we have the Fact Durban Rocks, fireworks all the way will be buzzing in Durban. We've got Wars at Durban, that will be happening. We also have the Umkababa, picnic down south. And then we also on Christmas, because we do understand that there are visitors that are here and they just want to have fun somewhere. So we've got the Durban Underground. It's going to be happening at Virginia Airport. So there's many events that are actually in the pipeline. And for family, we've got the Trail of Lights in Botanic Gardens and many other family-orientated, events in the pipeline. So we invite our visitors to actually come and make sure that they just spoil themselves, put their head down, feet up, and recharge here in Durban.
Firstly, I think we live in the most beautiful country in the world. So if you've traveled anywhere outside South Africa, you know this is the most beautiful country in the world. I don't believe South Africans even know the gems and the jewels that are sitting in this country. Even I, as a South African, I have not even touched the tip of the iceberg in terms of exploring our country. You can only advocate for what you know. What we want is South Africans to be advocates of our country. They need to speak well of South Africa. So if you experience your country and actually get to have the lived in, tourism is not about a thing or singing Shaga Marine. Yes. It's an experience. It's how it makes you feel. And the other thing is, I think as a country, we have the most beautiful people. We are, when you experience our people, you kind of just know that this is the most beautiful country in the world. So if you live in Joburg and you actually haven't gone to, to KZN and experienced what the Zulu people will treat you like, you can't share that experience. What's really been fantastic about today, when you become a tourist in your own country, it is amazing. So we're on the touring bus going through the city, going to gems of the city, places I've never been to. We're walking down Florida Street, experiencing new restaurants. There's so many beautiful new restaurants. That was my highlight because I love food. And then also just coming to the beachfront and doing the rickshaw rides and driving around in, what's that car called again? The one that I keep forgetting?
The Segway.
The Segways. So riding around in a Segway, those, I think, for me were the two highlights. But most importantly, I enjoyed the cleanliness of the city, right? It was just pristine. It was beautiful. Nobody wants to come to a environment that's not clean. It was clean. The people were friendly. So I all in all, I give it 10 out of 10 today. And I say, if you haven't made a decision in terms of where you're going today, yes, it is overcast today in Durban, but people are swimming. That's the beauty of Durban. So if you haven't made a decision of where you're going, please come to the city of Durban and experience the most beautiful, fantastic, festive yet.
I think it's been very important for City Lodge Hotels to be part of this collaboration today because of the vested interest that we have. So we felt that it was necessary, after all the sort of hardships that KZN has gone through in recent time, for us to rise as the leadership in the private sector and collaborate with the public sector, Durban Tourism in particular, and many other agencies, KZN Tourism and the Film Authority, as well as South African Tourism, and all the associations, to say, how do we demonstrate to the country that Durban is open for business? And so today has been a wonderful way of marking the start of the festive season. So City Lodge is very well prepared for the festive season. What we've done already is we've launched our own special called Save Our Stay Special. This is a festive season rate that is countrywide in all our hotels. And here specifically in KZN, we've also loaded our rates on the short left campaign platform of South African Tourism. So we want locals and domestic travelers to feel that our rates and our products are accessible. We've worked very hard in the refurbishment of 2 of our hotels. So our Road Lodge Durban Hotel is looking brand spanking new. That is what we call our 1-star hotel, but in actual fact, many people wonder if it's even a 3-star. And our staff are super excited to welcome guests, families especially, who will be looking for opportunities where they can save money but stay in a beautiful, comfortable environment.
Today we saw the art of collaboration truly come into fruition with Durban Tourism, KZN Tourism, along with people from the private sector. What they can do together was phenomenal. We got to see the beautiful city that is in Durban, going through some city life on Florida Road streets and doing some incredible activities that Durban has to offer. My personal favorite was that rickshaw ride, and I cannot wait to come back again. But for now, let me enjoy the rest of the festivities. Hopefully the next time we see each other, it will be in Durban.
Yeah, Ayana, thank you so much for making and showing off Durban. You're making it look so good. And I think we have every reason to add it to our bucket list. So if you want to get to KZN and have some fun, they are waiting for you, especially that rickshaw ride. It is a traditional piece of excellence that you can't miss. With that being said, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm ready to dance, let loose, and bring on some entertainment. Zanele, what do you say?
Oh yes, the time has come for us to be absolutely blown away by the gorgeous Mangaliso. Expresso family, put your hands together for the Queen with her song Love of My Life.
First thing in my priorities. I couldn't live without you. I'm a lost cause without you. So draw me nearer, Lord. I need you near. You are the best thing that ever happened to me. You are the first thing. Lost cause without you. So draw me nearer, Lord. I need you near. Love of my life. I won't be too far. 'Cause Jesus, you are love of my life. I won't be the lover of my soul. You are the one that makes me whole. I'm complete when I'm with you. You add to who I am. Without you, I'm a lost cause without you. So draw me nearer, Lord. I need you near. The love of my life. From where you
Step into a world where color meets possibility with Plascon's 2025 Hybridity Color Forecast. Spend 500 Rand or more on any Plascon products and stand to win a state-of-the-art Toyota Corolla Cross 1.8 XS Hybrid worth 500,000 Rand. Simply WhatsApp your receipt name and ID to this number. T's and C's apply. Plascon, together we've got this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And Christmas is a time when the world slows down and the heart grows warmer with kindness and love. It's a season that reminds us of the beauty in giving, the joy in sharing, and the magic that lies in simple moments like decorating your ears. Now celebrate the season in style. Enter the Expresso Festive Stocking Competition today and stand a chance to be one of 4 lucky winners. You stand the chance to win the following, and these are big prizes, all right? Lego Ninjago Source Dragon of Motion worth 2,999 Rand. Come on. How about a Szymanski 14-karat yellow gold Cape Town small diamond pendant and a chain worth 9,980 Rand? I know. I'm not stopping there. Nintendo Switch and Super Mario Jamboree bundle. 9,299 Rand is its value. I'm not going to stop there. I got one more. A Dunlop jacket and double-walled 530ml flask worth 1,000 Rand. That is what could be in your stocking. But now, how do you select the stocking? It's a very good question. Simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social media pages and just tell me who will you be spending the festive season with. It's got to be somebody special to you. Maybe it's somebody that you haven't spent festive with for a long time. Whatever it is, just give me the hashtag Expresso Festive in your answer. Competition closes at midday, Monday, 16 December. And then from 19 December, 4 lucky winners will pick festive stockings live on air to uncover their exciting festive gifts. And of course, it's the season of giving. And Expresso is here to make it extra special for you. So full T's and C's on expressoshow.com.
Welcome back, Expresso family. You're still tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And apologies for that small little technical glitch. We are back and up and doing the things that need to be done and getting you ready for your day, yeah? Today, it is one where I am so excited that we get to put you onto something incredible yet again. Why? Because, my friend, there are green alternatives to the way that we can build our homes, build our offices, and so many different places and things. And this is why Everlast is in the building, because they are revolutionizing building and making things not just easier, but better, and more than anything else, even healthier. Today, I do say that we've got the best of the business. It is none other than the marketing director at Everlast. I'm talking about Shelly Gulliver. She's here to let us in on all of the lovely things that they have to offer. But on top of that, all about the partnership that they have with My Design Rules. Everyone, let's give Shelly a feel-good welcome, please.
Thank you.
How are you, Shelly?
Thanks for having me. I'm good, and you?
Amazing. And thank you for giving us your time.
That's a pleasure.
I know
Happy
you guys
to
are
be here.
super busy, and this is why I need to ask you, when it comes to just the cladding and everything else that you guys are all about, what exactly does Everlast offer?
So I think we call ourselves sustainable building products because we're much more than just decking. And I think a lot of people know us for decking. That's where the business started. But we've really focused on trying to come up with a range of products that you can use when you're building. So we do cladding, as you mentioned, we do railing, we do indoor flooring, which many people aren't aware of. So we've got a whole multitude of products. One of them is obviously our architectural lifespan beams, which can be used for pergolas, they can be used for screening, or just any architectural feature that somebody wants to come up with. So there's really a whole bunch of things that we can now do with our product, both indoor and outdoor, which is exciting.
That's beautiful. And I mean, you know what? A lot of people are going into these building phases, especially going into a brand new year.
For sure.
So talk to us about what makes your product so unique, especially when we kind of compare it to natural timber or even composite products.
Yeah, so I think there's a few obviously key things. We think we're the best, but against timber, it's the maintenance. It's the fact that the product, we don't have to fell any trees when we manufacture our product. Ours is fairly unique compared to other composite in the market because we use bamboo fibers as opposed to wood fibers. So again, we saw the benefit of finding a sustainable fiber product to put into the materials. So all of that really lends itself to the sustainability side, but also the low maintenance. You know, you want to enjoy your outdoors. You don't want to be maintaining your outdoors. And that's really where we focus is, you know, make it look beautiful and not spend every weekend sanding, varnishing,
Come on,
you know, tidying. So, yeah, that's really where we think our products stand above your natural timbers. As beautiful as natural timber can be, this just takes it to another level.
Yeah, because it's beauty, but it's also just, it's efficient. You know what I'm saying?
Low maintenance, easy to clean. It's just, it's a pleasure to have in your home.
Exactly. And Shelley, you had me at no work, because I don't like working hard, as well as going green. I think that that's what it's always about, right? How we can look after the planet and how the planet can look after us, but in the best shape possible.
Definitely.
So talk to me a little bit about, you know, just the different ways in which your products can be used, because I think you did mention the cladding and everything else. You know, is there anything we might have missed?
You know, the nice thing about our product is it really also comes down to your designs and what you're trying to achieve, what your architect is trying to achieve. So you can take our cladding product, which can be used on the walls, you can put it onto ceilings.
Oh, wow.
You can do sort of feature walls inside your house. So there's really so many different ways that you can use, you know, the lifespan beams, as I mentioned, you know, a simple pergola versus screening. So if you don't want to see your neighbors, you can, you know, create a bit of a screen between yourself and your neighbors. So, you know, it's really up to your design and the ideas you can come up with.
So it's just you guys giving us options, essentially.
100%.
Beautiful. And of course, earlier on, I did mention your partnership as Everlast with My Design Rules. And this week, we see, you know, the start of the decking installation. How does this process work exactly? And talk to us about this collaboration.
Yeah, so we're so excited for this week to start that and let the viewers see how we really transform an outdoor area from, you know, Shane, what that poor old place used to look like to what we hope it will finish and it'll just look stunning for that outdoor area. So we've got our Everlast projects team has actually got involved there, and they'll be doing the installation, which is exciting. And then, we've chosen, or should I say the contestants chose a colour called Cape Town Grey, which fitted really nicely with the whole sort of based in Cape Town.
Yes.
So I think it'll just be amazing to see it going down, see how it transforms the area and give the viewers an idea of what they can do at their homes. Because that's really what it's all about. It's giving them inspiration and them ideas. And when Buco approached us to get involved, obviously we retail some of our products through Buco, so we were excited to get on board and really showcase it with them.
I love that.
And what we've done, just a collaboration now that we've agreed with Buco is we'll actually put that Cape Town Grey board on special through the Buco stores for the festive season.
I love that.
So yeah, that's exciting. Once people have seen it, they can go to their local Buco and they can actually buy it and do it themselves.
And you actually just answered my last question, which is where can we find Everlast? Buco. Amazing.
So Buco, but obviously you can go onto our website. So we've got www.everlast.co.za and give us a call. Any of our branches around the country.
Beautiful.
We'll be happy to help.
Amazing. Shelley, you're incredible. And congratulations on your amazing partnership with My Design Rules. It's gorgeous. And thank you so, so much. Right now, my Expresso family, I do need to tell you that you don't need to know anything else when it comes to going green and choosing to build. You've heard it. Everlast is where you go to and where you know that you are 100% in the trusted hands of a team that wants to get you building the right way. And this is one of my favorite things as well, the fact that they have now partnered with My Design Rules. So don't forget, my friend, that you can get into all of this, all the building and all the delicious colors you even heard of on My Design Rules, rather, on SABC3 on Sundays at 7 p.m. and it repeats on Thursdays at 2 p.m. and Sundays at 1 p.m. And of course, you know that Everlast allows your home to be an everlasting beauty. Right about now, we're going to jump on into a break, but when we come back, more on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, what's happening, Mzansi? Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, opening up on S3 and opening up to some incredible entertainment, because every Sunday at 7 p.m. on S3, you get to step into the world of My Design Rules, and that's where every moment is a masterpiece. Now, I'm back with Lesego, the building company group marketing executive and one of the show judges who will be sharing some more insights into this incredible show. Lesego, it's good to have you back here, man, our resident judge, doing the absolute most. But let's talk about exactly what's going on here, because you are literally helping the contestants bring their vision to life, right? How exactly is Buco doing this and partnering to make it happen?
Well, it started with the plans. And I always say to the guys, plan properly, plan appropriately. Dare I say, over-plan to ensure that you are planning for success.
Yes.
So once we had an understanding of what their apartment spaces are going to look like from their plans, we're able to figure out what sort of materials they're going to need. Then we know what the lead times of those materials would be, manage to get the orders in on time so that they could stay in production for the show too.
That makes a lot of sense. It's almost like failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
Exactly.
And especially with projects like this, you want to bring that vision to life. You've got to put in the graft, and it makes it so much easier when we are able to execute. Now, you're obviously bringing a lot to the party, and you've also got a few partners that have come on board to really bring this project to life.
Yes.
What exactly is happening on that side?
The partners that we brought on board have been absolutely amazing in terms of ensuring that we get the top-notch best to make these apartments. You know, they need to take the value of the apartment up, not just make it look good. So it's not just about having a beautiful aesthetic look, it's also about having good quality materials that are going to last in that beautiful, beautiful space.
I love that, man. And I think it's also important to remember that we're not just dealing with the inside of the house. As you, and I hope you've been watching at home, you'll see that we've now finished off the inside. We've just come through from the lounge, which I think has just elevated all these apartments. But now we're talking about the outside area, and I believe you're also going to be a part of this. We're actually using Everlast decking.
Yes.
Is this going to elevate the space the way we want?
Oh, I'm really looking forward to the final look of this Everlast decking on the outside, because beyond it probably looking really opulent, it's going to be an absolutely beautiful space to host, a space that you want to actually hang out. I doubt that, you know, when people go to the apartments, I doubt they'll actually be spending the time in the apartment during the day. You want to be in the space, you want to be in Sea Point, you want to take in the views, you want to breathe in that fresh air, you want to literally feel the vibe.
And I think that vibe is something that you can feel even now without it having been transformed. Just that sort of atmosphere. You've got views of the ocean. You've got that sun just kissing your skin perfectly.
The sunsets
are
absolutely stunning.
Yeah, and I don't think you can actually put a value on the sunsets that you're going to see in that apartment, but you can get the experience. And that's something for our viewers at home. They're getting an incredible chance to be able to stay in these apartments. How exactly do they do this, and why should they be getting involved in this competition?
So definitely follow Buco's social pages or go to buco.co.za. There's a My Design Rules tab, and there's a simple competition entry form that everybody can enter. Simple question: when does My Design Rules air on S3? And if you know the answer, please do enter. Beyond getting the feel of the apartment or the winning apartment or apartment of choice, you're going to get the absolute feel of what it's like to live in a level of opulence in the Atlantic seaboard. These are quite expensive accommodation options if you think about it from a tourist perspective, going to a hotel or a B&B. So I think it's a great opportunity for people to see a space that was 100 years old and not looking great, to seeing what has been done with that space, and then they get to actually experience it so that they know for themselves it's real and it's possible.
Yeah, and what an opportunity, getting a little bit of history and heritage blended with the nuances of the future, which is Cape Town, and being right in the hub of Sea Point. It doesn't get better than this. But again, I got to say thank you so much for coming through, man. Your insights, your expertise have been perfect for bringing this big dream of ours to life, and it's going to look absolutely incredible. I can't wait to be sipping on something good on that deck with you soon, and hopefully we can celebrate the end of this. But we're getting to those beautiful moments again. I got to say thank you to Lesego for this one. And to you, Mzansi, reminder to get all the inspiration for your home renovation on My Design Rules. It's happening on S3 every Sunday at 7 p.m. See you there.
All right, it's time. And the thing is, the festive fun is in full swing with our SuperM Festive Milkshake Challenge. Today, our presenters will compete to create their most exciting holiday-inspired milkshake using SuperM flavors and festive ingredients. Not presenters, I just want to be a judge today. I want to taste. And the contestants will have 2 minutes to craft their ultimate festive shake using SuperM as the star ingredient with creative toppings, holiday flair. The stakes could never be higher. Two of the most competitive people I know will go head-to-head. Let's bring in Ryle, one of the competitive individuals, the fastest man on sand.
They think this is a game. Do not be fooled.
You know when people need to bring in like extra equipment so that they can do
that's correct, Tim.
Says Bess that off camera was adding ingredients and all these.
No, not ingredients. It's simple though. And obviously you know Sebastian Newman, aka Bass, aka winner. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Please.
Possibly.
Maybe.
So remember, we're using SuperM. 2 minutes, that's all you have. Be creative, and your time will start. In fact, it's going to start soon. Just take a squiz of ingredients and let us bring the counter in, and it starts in 3, 2, 1. SuperM!
Okay, let's
all right.
go.
Let's go.
Whoa, already he's starting to, not a great start here from the chef himself.
2 minutes, remember, 2 minutes, just go fast.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Go fast. All right, so you've chosen the SuperM, the chocolate flavor over there. Bass, what's the strategy there?
I've got the chocolate flavor. I think I'm going to go for like a play on a dessert.
Oh.
I'm seeing chocolate, I'm seeing vanilla. So I think I'm going to go with almost like a play on a peppermint crisp.
Oh, goodness.
If I can get this open.
Why have you chosen strawberry?
Just to polarize the easy pick that anyone would go for.
You're going to polarize already, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
just started.
If you don't have any creativity and you don't know what to do...
Do you not want to put fresh strawberries in there as well?
No, not yet. I've got a plan with this.
Okay.
Yeah, just check this out, bro. So, ooh, step one, done and dusted. It's that simple.
Okay, this is exciting.
I'll explain it to you in just a bit.
Already, so while you do that, Bass, I'm just checking out yours though. You got ice cream in there, you got the chocolate in there, and now we're going through other ingredients. You're going to actually do raw chocolate in there. With the temperature of the chocolate going in there, is it not going to clump up, or are you fine?
It might, but let's just go with it. We've got 2 minutes. We can't think too much.
Okay, where are we?
Good luck. What are we doing there?
So I'm trying to get creative and just create like a little effect on the side of my glass.
I like what's going on
so
here.
So you'll see that coming through in my first layer over here. Oh, and Bass came out with a piping bag out of nowhere. I didn't even know. Where's my piping bag? It's a great question, actually. The sabotage is real. Wow.
30 seconds.
Wow. What?
30 seconds. Go.
Okay. It's fine. Let's just finish that up there.
Okay. Yes. Come on. Show me something good. 20 seconds, brother. Take us home. Come on now. Take it home. Do your thing. Come on, dude. Come on.
I've got something else.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go.
1.
Done!
No, that was afterwards.
What do you mean it's not afterwards? It's made it perfect timing.
Here we go.
So I just didn't get my marshmallow man and my frosted marshmallow man on top, but it's supposed to rest like that.
Okay,
I just wish I had a pipe. If I had a piping bag, it would have made.
Sure, gas man.
That's what's that over there? Just what is that?
All right, hold on. I need to taste these things to tell you who the winner is. But are you adding stuff after the fact?
No, that's just Bass.
I just put a straw. Mine's like a, like a monster shake, so it like overflows.
Let me try this.
Can we talk about presentation as well? The use of color, the use of
presentation.
texture.
Number one.
Use of layering.
Y'all messy. Number two. This is looking good. Peanut butter and strawberry. They're obviously traditional flavors.
Why did you copy?
Excuse me.
Creator,
Excuse me.
Original.
Mr. Piping Bag.
Okay. I made them.
Now I'm nervous.
Okay.
Now I'm nervous.
I just found this in my apron, so it was. I mean, I've got gold leaf. Like, who does that?
Those bits that I spoke to you about.
I can smell the mint. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. You just
gold leaf texture. Okay.
It's giving elegance.
Where
I'll tell you now.
Gold leaf even come from, by the way?
Okay, so the offset.
Just in here.
The offset of the chocolate in this one, it's giving good balance. This one, strawberry, traditionally along with chocolate, it's got this almost coin sweetness that you kind of don't want. There's a charred marshmallow in there that I prepared for you, Raul, because we're friends. So I like the smoke in it. Not at all, because you brought out gold leaf and he didn't have that. So I would say that the winner of this particular battle is best. Congratulations. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Raul. I'm sorry, Raul.
It's fine. Next time I'll bring a piping bag, some gold, and some extra
I didn't bring in a blowtorch.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, now guys, all right, just back off. All right, that's it. Thank you so much. Try yours. It's got a creamy consistency. It's good for every other shake, so make sure you give yourself a shot with SuperM. Make milkshakes, all right? Give it a shot here in the festive season. It's nice. Make sure you bring a piping bag and gold leaf. Okay.
SuperM delicious chocolate with the freshness of clover milk. SuperM, anything but an ordinary snack.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code Expresso for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and I think with all the festive spirit going on right now, it's time for a little fun and games with Tropica and World Sports Bidding. Now, we have Carlitos in the building because if you didn't know, he is being very, very distracted right now. That's why I'm reminding you, he's deep in an incredible game that you get to play as well. We're going to be putting it to the test. It's the Tropica and World Sports Bidding online game, an interactive game like never before seen. So all that you know is that this is a smooth collaboration, which brings the thrill of Tropica Island of Treasure straight to your screens. And we're talking those real-life challenges, and we're putting them in the palm of your hands, transforming the way we engage with reality TV. We're going to be trying out the speed dunk challenge right now. Well, we actually are already trying it out. As you can see, Carlitos is getting into the swing of things. He's on 120 already. Wow,
That's so much fun.
Just hit the 230 mark, and I believe the top score on this one is like 14,000. So Carlitos, keep it going.
42,000.
You can't be missing it.
No, I saw this. The top score the last time I checked was like 42,000.
Yeah!
919. That person does not sleep.
How
They
even?
don't sleep. That's the thing.
I'm impressed.
It's crazy.
I'm impressed. But clearly you can see the fact that Carlitos is definitely forgetting that he's working here. He's getting so distracted.
No, I am working.
You are?
I'm working. Do you not see me working?
A no look! Wow!
I did a no
That was
look.
a no look. That was a no
Okay,
look.
thank you.
I'll give
Did you see
that.
it?
I
Thank
love
you.
it, man. Absolutely great stuff. And the fact that you get to challenge yourself right now. If you were watching the Tropica Island of Treasure and think, I can do that, that's easy.
Yeah.
Well, here's your opportunity to see for yourself. And obviously, we've seen all these games go down. We've been trying it out. And I think the challenge is for you. And that's to create a smooth challenge with this game. And that's exactly what it is. So wherever you are, you're going to be standing a chance to win big. And there's a hamper valued at 2,000 Rand, courtesy of our friends at World Sports Betting. So what are you waiting for? Simply play the online game at wsbwinners.co.za and beat the high score each week.
Beat it,
Now,
yeah.
reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages with a comment of your top score from this game, and then just post the screenshot of your score, and don't forget to include the hashtag TropicaWSB. Now, here's a reminder. Competition closes December the 20th, 2024. That's this year. T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. Oh, yeah. How's it going, bro?
It's going well so far, thank you. I
Where did
appreciate
that ball
it.
go?
It went away. It went all the way away. And someone is top of the leaderboard, 42,000, but give it a shot. It's a great way to play and really interact with Tropica Island Treasure. That's what I'm talking about. You can talk amongst yourselves.
I will, because clearly this guy's
Sorry.
being distracted. But I'm Zanzi, get involved in the game, get involved in this good stuff, and let's make magic happen right in the palm of your hands.
It's happening now. I missed another one.
This Saturday evening on Tropica Island of Treasure, the heat is on in the grand finale as Team Orange and Team Zanzibar Sunrise go head-to-head for the treasure.
It's a big day today.
It's getting real. I'm so tired.
You only fail when you give up.
I'm exhausted.
Please take that off. Don't leave me doing this by myself.
It's tense.
Catch Tropica Island of Treasure Saturday evenings at 7:30 on S3. Repeat Mondays at 9 p.m. on SABC1 and Fridays at 6 p.m. on S3.
And I'm here for the fact that this time of the year, we get to explore, adventure, and do incredible things, right?
Of course,
On
right?
the bucket list, it's got to go.
So explore peaceful places, right? Picturesque places like the Protea Hotel by Marriott in Mowbray, a hidden gem here in Cape Town. It's got a rich history, lush gardens, tranquil spaces. That's the ideal location for a getaway and maybe special events.
Absolutely. So we're going to be joining Carissa as she takes us inside this charming venue. Check it out.
Hello, Expresso fam. Today, you and I get to experience a little slice of history as we get to explore the Protea Hotel by Marriott Mowbray, nestled beautifully in a Cape Dutch manor house that dates back all the way to the 1880s. Located just minutes away from Cape Town's major attractions, this peaceful retreat offers everything from its lush gardens to its wonderful architecture that can be traced back to the 1660s. Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, there really is something for everyone, from its old school charm all the way to its modern comfort. I'm really excited to see what else this hotel has for us. So let's go. My first impressions of the hotel is that it's different. I haven't stayed in a space that holds so much history. As you walk down the halls and as you walk towards your room, you can experience that this is some ancient space that I'm in right now. And it's really lovely to be able to experience a bit of the Cape culture and Cape history while I'm enjoying myself. The highlight of my experience so far has been the decor of this hotel. I mean, from the mirror details to the different lampshades, the couches, and just the effort put into preserving the culture of the space has really been amazing. The photos of the actual architecture of the place from the 1880s and the 1660s was so present. And I've been told that along the Liesbeek River, this is one of the last standing structures and buildings that still stands as it was back then. So that's really exciting. Samantha, hi.
Hi.
Samantha, what sets this hotel apart from other properties in the area?
At the Protea Hotel Mowbray, we really kept the elements of history, as well as the greenery and serenity. And Protea Hotel Mowbray is a little gem hidden away, and you really have to come and experience this hotel.
Now, are there any exciting updates or features that the guests can look forward to experiencing?
We are very excited to announce that we are having a 50-seater conference venue. It's currently under construction. Yes, we are leisure orientated, but we're getting that corporate to our doors. So that's going to speak to that particular guest.
Now, Samantha, would you say that this is the ideal getaway for couples?
Definitely. All our rooms really speaks to couples. We do from turn down to your rose petals, your bottle of champagne on arrival. So it's exciting.
If if we're being honest, life can get overwhelming. And sometimes you just need a break, which is exactly why Protea Hotel by Marriott Mowbray offers the perfect disconnect. Now, whether you are grabbing a cocktail by the pool or enjoying a meal at the in-house dining or at the Wild Fig just across the way, you don't have to go far to find some peace. Hi, Jan. How are you?
Hi. Welcome to the Wild Fig.
Thank you. It's so lovely to be
Lovely
here.
to have you here.
What a beautiful, beautiful gem in the middle of Mowbray.
you.
My goodness, it doesn't even feel like I'm in Cape Town anymore. Jan, can you describe the dining experience of someone that wants to come through to the Wild Fig restaurant?
So we're a family-owned restaurant, and we like to think of all of our staff as one big family. So our focus really is on friendly service, creating relationships with all our guests here, and just creating a beautiful, comfortable, happy vibe. We've started this year introducing some festivals. We are going to have some live music events on a Saturday afternoon, some gentle jazz and dining. We'll be ending off the year with a fabulous dinner and show. Kurt Scornrad will be our MC, and the show will be Vegas Nights with Dave Levinson and Keenan Arison. So we're really looking forward to that.
But I came for the food, so let's talk about that exactly. What is the favorite dish on your menu?
One of our favorite meals is the grilled kudu medallions. We serve it on a butternut puree, top it with a creamy marula liqueur sauce with some green Madagascan pepper and a crispy slice of bacon.
After taking a step back from the everyday hustle, I'm truly feeling refreshed and ready to take it all on. Now, whether you're coming on through for a short stay or a longer retreat, this is the place to be.
Man, this is bucket list stuff right there.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm going to choose this festive season, but that will definitely be one of them.
I want the steak, actually. Perfectly done steak. In fact, as perfect as the blending of history and stunning surroundings Protea Hotel by Marriott Mowbray has managed to achieve, it's the perfect escape. And make sure you get yourself there.
Yeah, you can sign up as a Bonvoy member at Marriott.com and make this your next incredible destination.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, and here's your chance to win. Thursday could be your lucky payday when you play Daily Lotto for an estimated 580,000 Rand jackpot, and don't get left behind.
Yep, now you can buy tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial star 120 star 7529 hash and follow the USSDs.
If that is too fast for you, all the details are on our social media pages, so go check them out. And Panda, push up play Daily Lotto for an estimated 580,000 Rand jackpot today, and you could take home a festive win. It's time for music.
It's time to wrap up the show in the best way possible. It is with a queen, the one who blew us away earlier on, and she's about to do so yet again. Everyone, please give it up for Mangaliso with Ruler of Everything.
You spoke your word and things became. They hold together in your name. Without you, nothing came to be. Everything and even me. You've been, you are, and always will be the one enthroned on high, the Son of God who's living in me is the
another feel-good production. SuperM delicious chocolate with the freshness of clover milk.
SuperM, anything but an ordinary snack.
I sent to Sebastian, did you have it right back? Still recording voiceover and quick. We'll be doing another shoot even afterwards, but after this voiceover, then they can go up, please. Just a quick voiceover for you.